Overlevel Glysaur, what's up? Welcome. Kareem, welcome. Just gotta check, make sure I got everything up and running here. Alright, so everything looks good. Looks like I can get going. One second. Yep. There we go. Andrea, welcome to the stream. Good feelings about this stream? I have good feelings too, Emma, but yeah, it definitely has taken a lot longer than I was expecting. Like, I know that the odds are, 1 in 8,000, but I still feel like, nah, I can beat those. I'll definitely get it earlier. Yeah, this is my longest, hunt ever at this point, and that just kind of feels weird. Which is like, oh, on a whim, I was like, I'm gonna hunt for Treecko, and then here we are, 3,300 resets later. You think it's today? Alright, I hope so. I hope so, guys. That'd be awesome if it was today. Or we're gonna get it here in the first 10 minutes, and then suddenly just have a Charmander stream. Which that one's gonna be interesting because that one actually can. That one actually will be completely random, so there won't be any we wouldn't have to do any save resets. But still, you think it'll be in the 4,000s? That actually that wouldn't happen today, and I hope it happens before the 4,000s. But I'd be okay with that. That would still be beating the odds. Yeah, I forget, someone had done the actual math on it more than just dividing the number, dividing 8,000 in half. They'd actually done the math for actual probability, and somehow they determined there's a 50% chance essentially of getting it before the 5,300th encounter or something. So I'd be happy with that. It beats the 40,000 that I'm afraid of. God Plays, welcome to the stream. What are the chances of the shiny again? In this game, with my odds, the odds are 1 in 8,192. Scaff, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I keep looking away and doing things. Normally I have a solid 20 minutes to make sure everything on my desk is good and everything's laid out properly on my computer. But today it was 10 minutes before and I was cooking food and kind of rushed. So there's going to be a few things that I noticed for the first 10 minutes or so that are just oh yeah, I need to do that. So if you hear any banging, that's me accidentally hitting stuff against the mic. Filippo, you're doing the exact same hunt. Good luck to you as well, man. It's a tough one. And if you're doing it in Emerald, just in case you do not know, there is messed up RNG with it. If you're doing it in Ruby and Sapphire, it doesn't matter. But if you're doing it in Emerald, you need to reset the save every 50 or so. But you may already know that. I've had a lot of people tell me, and I've already known, but yeah. Just in case, just in case you don't know, and are sitting there hunting, you don't spend 10,000 soft resets not realizing that it's not going to happen. You got a shiny Treecko and Sapphire 5 minutes ago. Nice, nice. I got a shiny Shelter last night in Sun. That one took a lot longer than I thought it would too. it passed 1,000, which only 2 or 3 hunts have done for me aside from this one. Even if you don't have the shiny frame, can you still get shinies in Emerald? Well, that's the thing, is the shiny frame is what determines if you get a shiny or not. And it's not like a frame is called the shiny frame. It's the way, like, the RNG works in Pokemon is there's a number that every single frame of the game, so 60 times a second, it changes. And depending on what that number is when you encounter a Pokemon, or in the case of the starters, open the professor's bag, depending on what that number is determines the personality, it's called the personality value, and it determines the nature, IVs, if it's shiny, the gender, all that. So you have to have a, like, quote, shiny frame to get a shiny, but it's not that every save will have them, it just happens. Basically, this random number gets passed through a math formula. And in most games, like, it's truly random. But in Emerald, it plays the same sequence of numbers over and over and over again. So it would be really unlucky for you not to have that number. But, like, it would be astronomical for you not to be able to get a shiny in your game. Because you do have shiny frames. It's just a matter of if they're near the beginning, which is what matters with soft resetting. That's where it's an issue. If you're just, like, randomly encountering Pokemon, you have the same exact odds of it being shiny as any other game. It's just because I keep hitting the same, you know, set of a few hundred frames that I have to switch it up. What products do I like better, Coke or Pepsi? Definitely Pepsi, or not definitely, definitely Coke. I was about to really have a slip of the tongue there. Yeah. I'm normally, with, like, the general products, I'm okay with it, aside from if, like, I ask for a Coke at a restaurant, they're like, is Pepsi okay? I just switch it to water. Like, I do not like Pepsi. Shiny Shoulder is such a good shiny. Wish Cloyster had the same palette. Same, Emma, same. Actually, someone brought that up in the Discord I have when I mentioned it. Because I love that orange, but I don't mind the blue. The blue looks like a nice matte blue, but it definitely would have been better if Cloyster had been orange as well. You start a new file every 30 soft resets. Alright, Filippo, that's probably better, honestly. I'm just going a little bit farther so it's a round number. And so the streams move a bit faster. Do I have a new Nintendo 3DS XL? I do, God Plays. I do. That's what I play, that's what I play, like, Pokemon Sun and stuff on. I want to get a 3DS capture card, because then I can stream Shiny Hunts in Pokemon Sun, or even Gen 6, like... Because my goal for once I kind of get through with Sun, or once I get a cap card, is I have all the games for Gen 6. Like, well, I don't have X, but I can pick up X real easily. I want a shiny hunt for everything. Like, I want to get a complete living national dex of shiny Pokemon. And I'm sorry for the noise. Like, if you hear a noise behind me, that's... I think someone's running a sink upstairs, and the pipes are right inside the wall behind my mic, unfortunately. Welcome, Blazing Blaziken. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you're calling it on 3333? We'll see right now. It's coming up. That would be awesome if it happened on... It would be awesome if it happened on all threes. Unfortunately, it didn't, though. That's okay, though, so we'll just keep going. Well, you like Mountain Dew from Pepsi, but don't mind Coke either. Yeah, so... Mountain Dew is definitely, between, like, Mountain Dew and Mellow Yellow, Mountain Dew is definitely my favorite of the two, but I've kind of started trying to drink less soda. Because I'm in college, so generally, like, especially freshman year, I didn't really think about nutrition or anything. I was just kind of first time on my own doing things. I kept drinking soda, and the carbonation, like, the caffeine's not great, the sugar's not great, none of it's good for you. But the carbonation, I could tell, because, like, when you drink a lot of carbonated stuff, you start to notice, like, your breath gets shorter, like, you start to have shortness of breath and stuff just because, you know, the pressure in your body. And I started noticing that a lot more, so I started trying to cut that out. But yeah, definitely prefer Mountain Dew over Mellow Yellow. But for the rest of them, aside from Dr. Pepper, which is its own thing, Dr. Pepper beats Pibb, but aside from that, it's Coke products. You're calling 3432. We'll see, Blaziken. We'll see. Yeah, so instead of soda, I just drink, like, Peace Tea and Arnold Palmer and lie to myself and say that it's better for me because it's tea. Granted, it doesn't have the caffeine and it doesn't have the carbonation, which are the two things I really wanted to cut out more than anything. The sugar's not great, but it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. For an entire, like, 23-ounce can, I think they are, to be equivalent in, like, sugar to something similar, like a Mountain Dew in a normal can, I'm cool with drinking the same amount with, or, like, having the same amount of sugar, but more of an actual drink. I'm so nervous I'm gonna, like, it's gonna pop up and I'm gonna reset over it. Bring sparkling ice lemonade, I think it's better to stay on that than the other parts. Yeah, so I mean, like, none of the stuff in them's good, and like I said, the carbonation's not great, but, like, when you're drinking something like that, it cuts out all the, like, really harsh stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it's not that I don't drink them. It's not like, you know, I say, oh, they're terrible for you. They are pretty bad, but it's not even going to stop drinking them, and I'm not going to fault anyone for doing it. I think I hit both up and down at the same time there. And yeah, definitely, like, something like that's definitely better than a soda. Training your Pokemon in Soul Silver? Alright, nice. Nice. I actually just started a new save on Moon today. And it's the one that I think I mentioned, like, the day after Shiny, I said it started or last night. It's the day after a Shiny Tapu Koko came out. I mentioned on that stream that, like, I wanted to do a playthrough using that Shiny Tapu Koko as my starter, because that'd be kind of fun, kind of hilarious to not even be the first trial and have a level 60 Guardian Deity on your team. So I started that. I haven't actually gotten to Tapu Koko yet, because I started on, like, my lunch break at work, but hopefully that'll be an entertaining playthrough. Like, even if it ignores me until halfway through the game, if it hits any moves, it'll be fun. Who disliked the vid? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if people, like, actually dislike it, and that's up to them, or if they're just trying to troll. Either way, like, with live streams, it's weird. It just counts as an interaction. It doesn't really count as, like, once it goes as an archived video, it counts against it, but while actually streaming, all that YouTube cares about is that, oh, someone clicked on something on the page. That's all YouTube really cares about during a live stream. So I don't know if they, like, if they actually dislike it, that's on them. That's their opinion, that's cool. But if, like, they just want to do it to, like, for whatever reason to troll or something, it actually kind of helps, to be honest. Not the big of a deal, though, because, you know, I do it to have fun myself, and as long as I have fun, that's what I really care about. And I mean, as if you guys like it too, that's awesome. And I love that, like, people actually enjoy this, but if one person doesn't like it, that's, you know, that's on them. It's their loss. Alright, so we got 4 or 5 more encounters before I reset the save again. Or it could be like 10, I could start rambling on about something that was mentioned in chat and just completely forget to reset the save. Luigi Bro Swag, welcome back to the stream. God, I remember leveling up Pokemon in Alpha Sapphire with those Blissey farms. That was like the quickest way to evolve all of my Pokemon. Because I didn't really, again, like I mentioned almost every stream it seems, you know, I'm not a big competitive person, so I don't care really what the level of the Pokemon is, aside from high enough to be the final evolution. Sans, welcome to the stream, and you're still guessing 40,000. We'll see. Long way off. What if I pick Torchic by mistake and get a shiny? I feel like at this point I'll roll with it. Technically, like I've said, Emerald's messed up RNG. It's not like it would be a terrible idea to just reset over it and keep going. Because, you know, then it's like I have a shiny frame. It just points me in the same direction as shiny Zigzagoon would. But, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of the game telling me if it's like, you got a shiny Torchic, just go with it. So I think I've decided that if I accidentally misclick and get a Torchic and it's shiny, I'm going to go with the shiny Torchic. You have a shiny frame, so soft. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. You know, if I have a shiny frame, may as well. I could. It wouldn't be as dumb as doing it in, you know, Sapphire or Ruby, but I feel like I'd just take it because, you know, it is, you know, if I'm accurate to within a second, it's, you know, 1 in 60 chance of getting it, which is still not that great for already having had the shiny. So I think I'd just stick with it. There are a lot of people in the stream who seem to like Torchic, so it's not like it'd be the end of the world. People would still be happy. I'd be happy. I'd have a Hoenn, like a Gen 3 shiny. Alright, Sans, we'll see. We'll see. And so I don't know why, but I had like a weird technical issue before I started the stream. Like I was trying to get everything set up, and I normally turn the GameCube on a couple minutes beforehand, you know, make sure I can get audio set right and make sure it's actually playing. And it does this weird thing every once in a while where, like, the actual window, you know, like that game window, sometimes it just shifts up and down, so I have to adjust that in OBS. But today it just didn't recognize the Game Boy player at all. And it was like, you need to, you know, plug this thing in to use it. And that was really weird, and I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. So when I finally got it on, first off, it was messed up. Like, it was vertically, like, not aligned with the actual box for the video. And it had reset everything to the default settings for the Game Boy player. Like, I don't know what happened. I haven't touched it since last stream. Yeah, you wanted a male but got a female and it's 1%. Yeah, I get that. Kind of similar to my logic with the torch. If I got a shiny Torchic here, it's like I know I can get a Treecko, but it's a lot more work. A bird in the hand's worth two in the bush type deal, you know. Maybe I got really lucky and input literally as fast as I could to get that Torchic. You know, something weird like that. And the same thing, I was like, it's a 1% encounter rate. Do I really want it to be male that bad? Blaziken best shiny? Gonna disagree with you there. Not even the best bird starter shiny. What's up, Yoshi Bros? Welcome back to the stream. Hunt's going pretty well. Haven't gotten it yet, you know. As obvious by the fact I'm still hunting for it, but Hunt's been good. I haven't had any, like, major issues. Just the normal having to reset the save every once in a while, but that's a given when you play Emerald. It hasn't gotten too long of a hunt either. Like, it hasn't gotten anything where, you know, we're just super unlucky. Honestly, getting it now would still be super lucky. Bad spelling. Yeah, I was kind of trying to figure out what you're trying to say there. Like, it just looks like he slipped up on something. I don't know. And also, you misspelled spelling. Just FYI. It's pretty early for a shiny. Yeah, it is. And also, welcome back to the stream, French Fry High. Yeah, like, you know, the odds in this game are 1 in 8,000, essentially, rounding. So, getting it in 3,000 would still be extremely lucky. You know, it's comparing it to, like, something like hunting SOS chaining and Sun, or in, like, Gen 7 with a shiny charm and everything. You know, 3,000 is terribly unlucky. But at full odds before Gen 6, you know, 1 in 8,000. 3,000 is not awful. What happens if you partner with Nintendo? Are you talking about on YouTube? I think that means, because Nintendo's really weird, like when you play their games, like when you play Mario, it doesn't happen with Pokemon. Pokemon's Game Freak, so it's not Nintendo. But if you're partnering with, like, YouTube or Nintendo on YouTube and playing like Mario games and stuff, they take a massive cut of monetization. Basically, they claim all the rights to the game and to the video, which kind of weird. But they basically just, it's them claiming that the material, the content in the video is theirs. Shiny, please. I hope so, Diana. I hope so. You meant to say you like it, but it doesn't change at all. You see, I tend to not like shinies like that. Like, I understand that they tend to look decent because they aren't changing from a Pokemon that already looks decent. You know, but it's a little boring almost, just because it's not different. It's kind of the same thing. Every soft reset generates 2 Pokemon. Yeah, I mean that is true. There's just only one of those is a Pokemon that we really want. So, yeah. Named your Pokemon after Gen 3 Elite Four. Alright, Glysaur, alright. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I can hit something before, you know, 4096, but hopefully that's the Treecko too. But that's technically not, like, you know, when you talk about probabilities and stuff, you have to factor in the fact that you could hit the exact same thing a bunch of times. It's not like I'm just knocking off numbers until eventually the only one left is a shiny. Which I know that's not what you're saying, but just in general, it's weird how, like, you know, if you divide it in half, if you divide 8,000 in half, you get, or the, like, 8,192 in half, you get the 4096. That's not actually the, like, point where you have where you've had 50% chance of getting a shiny at that point. To Quavon McKinney, welcome to the stream. Furcorn Clan, welcome back to the stream. How do you make a shiny hunting Smeargle? So I'm assuming you're talking about in Sun and Moon. The way I had mine set up, I've kind of switched off it. I just farm Lepiberries in the Pokepelago now. But, so you have a Smeargle and it holds a Lepiberry, because Lepiberry replenishes PP. Then you have False Swipe. False Swipe because you need it for shiny hunting if you just want to switch the chain or make sure you don't KO a shiny. So you need False Swipe. Recover helps because the Lepiberry takes the place of an item like Leftovers, so you have to have a healing move. And then you need Recycle, which Recycle lets you reuse that Lepiberry once you've used it. And then you need some kind of attack move that can KO the Pokemon. The one that I change that out depending on what I'm hunting for. Like when I'm hunting for something that knows Sand Attack, I'll put Aerial Ace on it, so I know that I'll hit the Pokemon, and that doesn't become nearly as bad. But if you're hunting something that has like the ability Sturdy or something, you can put on a move that hits multiple times. Just things like that. So the moves you really need are Recover and Recycle and False Swipe. And hold a Lepiberry. That's what you need, and then the other move's like an attack move of your own choice. You're guessing I'll get a shiny in around 20 soft resets or in 10,000 encounters. That's a big discrepancy, but you never know. 10,000 still isn't awful in this. Oh, and Soul Silver, Sun and Moon is a lot of money. Okay, so you're talking about in Soul Silver. I don't know how you would do it in Soul Silver. That's if someone in the chat knows. Those are a little bit different because you're shiny hunting and you're doing that with like Poké Radar. You're not constantly in a battle, so it's a little bit different. The Icy Spheal, welcome back to the stream. Tell me what these abilities do and or what ability these are and what they do. Is inner focus something where it doesn't flinch? I'm just guessing here. This is completely guessing. Inner focus, is it like, you know, you're less prone to flinching? Super luck, more likely to critical. And Cloud 9, I think, removes all status effects of the field. Or it removes all weather effects, I believe. That, or it removes, like, the status effect. So, see, I don't know how to do it in, because if you're shiny hunting in Gen 4, you're doing it through, like, Poké Radar. But I don't know if they switched it, or if Heart Gold Soul Silver has a chaining method. You evolved your feedbacks. Nice, Icy Spheal. Yeah, so if you're asking how with Poké Radar, Cloud 9 removes weather effects. Okay, so I got that one right with one of my guesses on it. Heart Gold Soul Silver only has Masuda. Okay, so it doesn't have any kind of Poké Radar. Alright, well, Blazing Blaziken, there you go. Aside from breeding for Pokemon to be shiny, that's all you can... 200 soft resets. Alright. Yeah, so if Heart Gold Soul Silver only has a Masuda method, which is increasing the odds through breeding, then you can't really hunt for shinies in the wild aside from just running around in the grass and hoping you find one. Which is basically the same odds as me sitting here soft resetting over and over again. Oh no, Icy Spheal! That's awful, man. I'm so terrified I'm gonna KO a shiny at some point. Like, either I'm not gonna notice that it's popped up, and I'm just gonna... It's like, you know, because Sun does the whole, like, battle animations, and it's, you know, gotta double check that it's actually a shiny, or it's not a shiny before you hit it. I'm afraid I'm just gonna be too, like, zoned out, and I'm just gonna hit it without actually checking if it was a shiny. Or I'm going to try to, you know, KO the other Pokemon that called it in, and I'm going to hit the wrong one and KO the shiny. Okay, so Inner Focus makes you not flinch, which I got. Cloud 9 makes weather effects go away, which I kind of got. And Super Lux makes the chances of critical hits more. So I actually got him! I got him! Yay! You're way too impatient to shiny. How did I get you, French Fry? I get you. It does take a lot of patience, and I kind of developed that over time with my hunts in Sun and Moon. I had enough patience to do the hunts in that game, which is a lot easier. Like I've said, this hunt is over double. At this point, this hunt is legitimately over double the length of any other hunt I've done. And that hunt was on its own right more than double of my average. So this hunt has taken like 4 times as long as my average hunt in terms of soft resets. But I just kind of worked up to the point that I know how excited I'll be when I get the shiny, so to me it's worth this wait. You just ask someone so you can borrow their game and make it Japanese. Alright, yeah, that's probably going to be your best bet. Alright, it is going to be your best bet. Got a 1999 Pokedex yesterday. Nice, Emboa. What's up, Mamba? I do remember you. Welcome back to the stream. Full odds is so worth it. Yeah, see, I haven't ever gotten anything full odds before. All of my other hunts have been in Sun and Moon with either Masuda or SOS chaining. So this is my first full odds hunt, which it's taking way longer than anything else I've done, but it'll be so satisfying in the end to be like, here is my Treecko. It is, like, I caught it full odds in Emerald. You're gonna do some research? Alright, see you in a bit, Blazing Blaziken. I deserve way more subs. Thank you, Umboen. I'm not gonna like beg anyone to sub, but yeah, I do appreciate it when people do, and it means a lot when people like actually want to watch my stuff and sub so they can keep up with it. Hype for shiny, so much hype for the shiny. I am so ready to get it. Just a matter of when it pops up at this point. I know pressure. Pressure makes them, in the new games, makes them more likely to call for help, but it makes them use 2 PP every time they use a move. I don't know the other ones. I don't even know if I could guess them. Serene, I'm thinking, like, lowers... I guess Serene would kind of, I feel like, be the opposite of Intimidate. I don't know. When you get Hibini, but it doesn't have an Oval Stone, ah, man. Your friend says full odds is more exciting when you do find it. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel like. I've gotten a taste of that when I get a shiny through SOS chaining, and it's not, and like I haven't hit the 70 it takes for you to increase the odds of shiny. Like, that's like, oh my gosh, look at this. It popped up before it was even, you know, kind of supposed to. So, it's not the same at all. Like, that's so much lower of a, like, you know, odds anyways, compared to this, which will just be insane. So will I do after I get it? Well, 100% the game. So, Dabbler, I'm probably going to do that eventually in the long term. The plan is, with Emerald specifically, with this game, once I get the shiny Treecko, I will obviously save, and I'm going to end up doing, like, a shiny badge quest with it. So what I'll do is I'm going to pre-record and do, like, a Let's Play type deal with the actual story of the game, and then whenever I have the shiny hunt, because in a shiny badge quest you have the shiny hunt before every major battle, and get a new shiny, I'll stream those, because hunts, like the shiny hunts are a lot more, you know, geared towards the stream where I can actually talk to people while I do it. So that's what's going to happen with Emerald, but the immediate, like, plans for after I catch a shiny, like, the same stream / the next stream while I get things set up for a shiny badge quest, is I have a copy of Leaf Green that I'm going to do a Kanto starter hunt in. Alright, Retro Kraken, thanks for stopping into the stream, and thank you for the good luck wish. How do I reset so fast? Hey Mamba, so in Pokemon games, I don't know about other games, I know in Pokemon games, there's a button combination to soft reset with, and I'm playing on a GameCube, so it's a little bit different. For me, it's Start, A, B, and Y, so like when I hit these those buttons together, it resets the game. Treecko's your favorite Hoenn starter. Design, but Mudkip is your main fave. Hoenn starter because I love Swamp. I get you, French Fry High. I get you. When I first played through, I played through with a Mudkip. But as soon as I learned about type advantages, I was like, well, I like the look of Treecko better anyway, so I'm going to choose Treecko from now on to not get destroyed by May. Even though really I shouldn't have been anyways. You like Torchic? Yeah, I mean, I like all the starters in Hoenn, probably because they're like my first generation of games. But I've never chosen a fire starter, and I don't know. I think it's more of the typing than anything. I don't know. I always just like the grass or water typing better. So I've never chosen a fire starter, which is why I'm actually going to be hunting for a Charmander in Leaf Green, is to actually play through with a fire starter for once. But yeah, so that's why I didn't choose Torchic, was just because I didn't choose fire starters. Why would anyone give a dislike to the stream? Yeah, so, yeah, Scaff, I mean, I mentioned it earlier, actually, like, you know, if people genuinely dislike the stream, that's fine, that's on them. But if people are just doing it to troll or whatever, I don't know if they realize, but streams just get promoted by interaction. So even if it's a dislike, it just counts as the same, it counts as much as a like in terms of it showing up as a recommended video while playing. It hurts once it becomes an archive video, but I doubt most people are finding my archive videos as a way to everything. So like, if people genuinely don't like it, that's fine. It kind of stinks, but that's on them, and I'm not gonna get upset over that. Her Grovyle versus your Marshtomp still hurts. Yeah, that was my one thing, is I always end up focusing on my starter too much. Which, you know, can be fine, except in the case of choosing Mudkip as your starter in these games and relying on it way too heavily, and then coming up against your rival with a fairly high-level grass type. Illusion Zora's ability and makes it turn into the Pokemon in the back. Makes it turn into the Pokemon in the back of the party. Okay. Pressure makes its foe use 2 PP when it uses a move, and it does make the same thing as Intimidate does this too now in Sun and Moon. It makes it. It acts similar to an Adrenaline Orb, in that it makes the Pokemon call for help more often. And Serene Grace is 1. I was reading Serene and Grace is 2 because it split on the line in chat for me. So Serene Grace makes any added effects happen more. Okay. I actually didn't know Pressure did that. See, I didn't know until I was watching Random 10's stream, and he was using Pressure and it wasn't working. Tommy Van, thank you for the sub. He was trying to use Pressure in the same sense you can use Intimidate or an Adrenaline Orb to make the... I think it was a Bruxish call-in faster. But he didn't realize it was making it use 2 PP at once. So that's where I learned that, was when he made that mistake. Pokemon will never die. Good luck. Thank you, Nuno Bastos. Pokemon will always live on in our hearts. I mean, look at this. I'm playing a game from Gen 3 still in 2017, and people are still tuning in and watching, which is awesome. Should you go for a shiny Pichu again or a Sneasel? I'd say a Pichu is going to be easier, but it's up to you which one you really want. What's up, Crispy MC? Crispy Mirko, welcome to the stream. You're Italian. Cool, cool. What's my opinion on Nuzlocke? They're kind of cool. I haven't ever done one. I've thought about actually doing one, though. I feel like that'd be fun. So I may look into that as something to do on the channel. Just, I don't have time to do much more than the streams right now, unfortunately. But I've definitely considered Nuzlocke. They're entertaining to watch, especially when someone's, like, a good personality for it. I'm good, Michael. How are you? What should your last 2 party members be in Black 2? I don't know. Chat help out Glysaur here with his team. Thank you, Amamba. Alright, see you later, Unbowen. Oh yeah, Scaff, I think you mentioned that in the Discord when you posted that and then you got it super quick. That's pretty awesome. Oh man, you'd like actually restart. Yeah, that kind of stinks. I'm glad that Pokemon has an actual way of resetting. Otherwise, I do have like a reset button on the GameCube, but then I have to go through the whole GameCube boot up again, which isn't as fun. What's my favorite Dragon type? Yours is Dragonite. Mine is Salamence. Welcome back, Blazing Blaziken. Alright, see you later, Sans. Yeah, Emoji Zapper, still, we're at 3,000, we have not gotten it yet. We're over 3,000, and it's still going. It is now officially, like, for a while it's been my longest hunt ever, and we have now doubled the length of my second longest hunt. And it's ridiculous, but I knew what I was getting into. It wasn't going to be easy. You know, 1 in 8,192 odds, so this is still actually pretty early in a hunt. I mean, 2 special attackers, what should they be? You like Hydreigon. I mean, I don't know what the actual advantage of it is, but if you like it, I'd use it. Your longest is 2 months? Man. Yeah, I haven't had anything take... This is now, like, my longest hunt in that sense, too. Most of the time, when I hunt for a shiny, that is all I do, is hunt for that one shiny. But because I'm doing this one on stream, and it's on a GameCube instead of a Game Boy, I can't take it everywhere like my DS. So, yeah, this hunt has been going for almost a month now, if not more than a month. Which is kind of crazy. The longest hunt besides that took 5 days. Or I guess, no, that's not true. I had a Munchlax that took 2 weeks. I took a good bit of time off when I started work. Did I complete the Alola Dex? I did Icy Steel. As soon as I completed it, I started shiny hunting. Like, as soon as I got... My girlfriend had Moon and I had Sun. As soon as I got her to evolve my Cosmoem into a Lunala and I had the whole Dex, I immediately started shiny hunting. Shiny Cyndaquil and Crystal. Alright, man. I mean, that's full odds, too, so... You know, that's... You probably weren't... Depending on how much time you put into it, that probably wasn't that... Like, relative to the odds, probably not that many resets, you know. Maybe like 10,000 or so, which is a lot, but not awful. You're shiny hunting now. Alright, see you Blazing Blaze again. Imagine shiny hunting Feebas in this game. Yeah, Scav, that would be... That would be really crazy for someone to try to do. Like, that's why I love Feebas and I love shiny Milotic. But I did that in Sun, because in Sun I could chain for it once I found a Feebas. Oh, you're Rajiv, you changed your name? Alright, well, welcome back to the stream. You want water and grass type in your special tank category. Alright, alright. Alright, so we're getting close here. I think about 4 or 5 more resets before we start the save over again. Kareem, welcome back to the stream. You're gonna try Feebas as soon as you get there. Good luck, man, good luck. That is a tough one. You didn't want to evolve your Cosmog because you preferred over Cosmo. Yeah, I needed a Lunala, so I evolved it. I'm doing another playthrough on my copy of Moon right now that I picked up around Christmas, and I'm going to do that one. I'm going to get another Type Null and a Cosmog, because I want those for to complete like a living dex. And right now all I'm missing is a Cosmog, a Cosmoem, and a Type Null, just because you can only get one of those in your games, in a single game, so... Doing another playthrough so I can get some of those as well. It's so hard to catch shiny Treecko. It is God Place. It really is hard just because of the odds. What's up, Hamza? Welcome back to the stream. You tried getting a platinum Feebas spot and you almost cried. Never found Feebas. Oh no. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, Feebas was so hard to get for the longest time. Alright, $33.99. Will this one be shiny? That would be awesome. You don't like how you kind of need internet to complete the Alola Dex, and you can't do the Dex offline without the other game? Well, I mean, that's how it's always been. You know, if you're trying to get legendaries and stuff, if you look at... Like, think about when originally Ruby and Sapphire came out, just to kind of stick with the theme of Emerald. Like, you couldn't get... Before Rayquaza was even in it, but, like, you couldn't get a Kyogre without... Or a Kyogre and Ruby without trading over and stuff. Like, it's not... It's a common thing in Pokemon. It's not new. But And they haven't made it where, like, you need internet, have they? Like, you can still do local Wi-Fi trading. GabboxML, welcome to the stream. Do you think you should get a late Glaceon or a Leafeon? I like Leafeon better, honestly. When I get a shiny Treecko, who's going to be my team? I don't know, Nuno. I do not know. But I'm planning on doing a shiny badge quest, so the team might change fairly regularly because I have to catch a lot of Pokemon. And it'll honestly be up to what Pokemon pops up as a shiny if it's shiny badge quest. You are Caviar? Well, welcome to the stream, Caviar. Assuming that is what you're saying and I didn't just, like, sound really dumb. But if I did say something stupid, I am sorry. Next one will be shiny. You're giving me the power of positivity. When you read this, the next encounter will be shiny. Well, we're about to see right now, Dylan. Hopefully the power of positivity works. Alright, well, I'm going to think that you mean the next one, which is going to have to happen after I reset the save, because I did what I always do when I start talking, and I don't reset my save when I need to, because Emerald's messed up. Emerald has messed up RNG for anyone just tuning in. And that is, I have to counteract the weird RNG by resetting the saves. You wanted a Trevenant, so you're going to try to get a Glaceon. Alright. What do you think will happen to Cosmog in the future? How will he evolve between the two legendaries? I think Cosmog will evolve the same way. I'm not sure how they're gonna... I have a feeling the Necrozma mix is gonna be kind of almost like a Mega Evolution type deal. Where, like, you have your Solgaleo and your Lunala, and in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, when they have that Necrozma mix, it's gonna, like, combine if the two of them are in your party, or you use some kind of Z Crystal, because they're gonna stick with those. I don't think they're gonna go to Mega Stones again. But something weird's gonna be a thing where they can combine and, like, you know, separate again. I don't know if they're going to be new forms of the Pokemon entirely. You have to believe in the power of positivity for a word. I do believe in the power of positivity, Dylan. I do. So, the next one will be shiny. We've got this, guys. Shiny height. You're hyped for Ultra Sun and Moon? Me too, French Fry High. Me too. I'm really excited for them. You know, they're not going to be, you know, full new games or anything. I think they're going to be more of a, like, what they wanted to put in Sun and Moon, which I'm cool with, because I pretty much trust whatever Game Freak makes to be decent. So I'm super hyped for them. I'm definitely going to be getting them the day they come out, if not at the midnight release. Sceptile, Swallow, Camerupt, Manectric, Wailmer, and Flygon's a good team. Alright, Nuno, alright. It's just a matter of, because I'm doing a shiny badge quest, most likely, which means I don't have as, in this game especially, I don't have nearly as much control over what my team will be. Because they have to be shiny, so it's whatever one pops up shiny, not necessarily whatever one I want. Or Fusion like Black and White 2, right? Alright, so I haven't played Black or White or Black and White 2, but I'm thinking it might be the same thing, I don't know. I'm really kind of relating these, like, thinking of these games as something similar to Black and White 2. You think we'll get DNA? You agree that DNA splicers? We'll see, Mystic Games. We'll see. You think Miss Wick will be the evil one? I'm not sure. I don't know. I do think it's going to be Aether. It's going to be more with Aether before the end of the game, and it's probably going to lead more into a bigger Ultra Beast story than we had. We had, like, the episodes at the end where it was Ultra Beast stuff, but I think it's going to be a bit bigger than that, like, before you, like, kind of in the same vein as getting Solgaleo Lunala was. Like, that section's going to be bigger and more focused on this kind of stuff. Yeah, more reason for Zygarde and more reason for Black Machines. Alright, yeah. I would definitely like a bit more You know, the story was already fantastic, but the more story we get, the better. So, like, small YouTubers that read a ton of commentary. Yeah, I do like being able to read everything in the chat. I have had a few moments where, by, like, the end of the stream, we get up to almost, like, 50 people watching or something, and, those are the times that I do have a couple of friends who are mods, and, they tend to pop in and out just because there are times where the chat does go by a bit too fast, but I do try to read every comment I can. Think Fabo is evil? I think a little bit, yeah. Do you think they'll give us other Tapus in shiny forms? I do think they will, Hamza. I think that we'll end up with all of them. They haven't released any other ones, I don't think, yet. Unless they... I don't know why I'm thinking they released Tapu Bulu in Japan. But I have a feeling that we'll get all 4 by the end of Gen 7. Like, that's pretty much what Game Freak has said, is they've shiny locked the legendaries and such, so that, like, people can experience events and stuff. Like, they didn't shiny lock them for us not to have them. They shiny locked them for us to get them in a special way. Which I kind of almost don't really like, but at the same time, it's kind of like, if I get it, I get it. That's all that really matters in the end. You want shiny Tapu Bulu? Me too. Me too. You think it's going to be, like, primal forms? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. The thing with that is, it's very obvious that it's a mix with, like, Necrozma. So, there's got to be some way that Necrozma mixes into it, and I feel like that's almost going to be like, hey, they're just in the party together, and you have some kind of crystal on. You basically have something similar to a Mega Stone on your Segalia Lunala, and you use that, and they combine, and you suddenly have a 5-member team or something. I don't know. It's all speculation until Game Freak tells us. You have 3 shiny Tapu Kokos. Nice, Icy Steel. I have 1 on my copy of Sun, and I'm going to have 1 on my copy of Moon when I get to that point. You just said you recommend videos and one of them was A-Drive Shiny Hunt. Yeah, that's going to happen if you watch someone who has only posted shiny hunts. Yeah, my stream, my recommended on the front page of YouTube has like an entire YouTube gaming section that's just Pokemon stuff at this point. Alright, see you in a bit, French fry. How many SRs do I do before reset? You heard you should do 50. I do 50. That's what I do, Scaff. Yeah, because that gives me... Yeah, I tend to be accurate to, like, within a second, I like to think. Depending on when the actual, like, counting for frames starts. So I tend to hit... I hope I hit, like, most of them. Is Jolly Kartana good? I would not be the one to ask about that. Someone in chat probably knows, though. Because for me, natures and all that, and IVs and stuff don't matter nearly as much as they do to people who are competitive. Well, assuming you're playing Sun, you do get 4 chances for catching them, so you don't necessarily have to, like, reset. Do I play any other Nintendo games like Mario? Not often, and it's not a matter of I don't like them, it's a matter of I don't really have a system to play them on. I have a handful of games for my 3DS, but that's about all I have Nintendo-wise right now. Because I never got a Wii U, and our Wii has died. Like, it doesn't... It only reads a disc, like, 50% of the time if you have something heavy sitting on top of it. Like, it's really weird. But, for the most part, what I play is Pokémon, in terms of, like, Nintendo-esque games. But I want to get a Switch, and as soon as I get a Switch, I'll have Mario Kart, and I'll have, like, Mario Odyssey when it comes out. Probably Zelda at some point. What's the most beautiful Mega Evolution to me? So, I don't have an opinion on most Mega Evolutions, but if I can add the stipulation of Shiny Mega Evolution, Mega Gengar. Because it actually changes its color, and it looks really nice. So, shiny Mega Gengar, if I can specify shiny in the terms for favorite looking Mega Evolution. If you have Solrock in your party with Cosmog, it'll be Solgaleo, and if you have Moonrock, it'll be Lunala. And it's canceled out if you have both, or whoever is closer to Cosmog. That is not how it works, Scaff. It just, once you hit the level for it to evolve, Cosmo evolves into Solgaleo in the copy of Sun, and Lunala in a copy of Moon. That should be the system. It would be nice if that was the system, because then, you know, you didn't have to trade with people, but they're gonna make you trade with people. That's kind of their whole thing. Are you the only one who I'm assuming, got excited about Alola dude? I like it. It looks nice, and I like the shiny form of it, too. I haven't caught it yet, but it's on my list. That should be the system in the future. I don't think they're gonna change it, though. I think it's still gonna be, version exclusive. Like, that's just something I don't see Game Freak changing anytime soon. Oh, that meant forgot about Alola dude. I mean, like, it took me a bit to... It kind of slipped my mind for a while, but, you know, most Pokemon I don't, like, think about constantly. One that slipped my mind, and it's not as much that I didn't like it as much as because it was a Moon exclusive, was Alolan Sandshrew. Because I never saw it when I was playing, and my only interaction with it so far has been trading one over from a copy of Moon. Welcome back, French Fry. They should add extra save files. I don't think they're going to do that on the 3DS, but when they make Gen 8 on the Switch, which they've announced that they have a mainstream game in development for the Switch, because saves are based off of the console and they're not saved on the cartridge anymore, I think we'll basically get the multiple save slots with Gen 8. It won't happen in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, though. It'd be nice, but again, it's more of a... They want to be able to sell more copies of the game, honestly. Sorry guys, I did adjust myself in my chair. I would like it, but I don't think it's going to happen. Almost just Torchic again. What's best, Naruto or Dragon Ball? I haven't seen either, so I'm not going to weigh in with an opinion. And this is the thing, for anyone who's new to the stream, and like enjoys talking in the chat and stuff, I have a link to a Discord down in the description. Oh, ouch, any night with the fire. But yeah, so I have a link to a Discord down in the description. It's open to anyone who's like interested in joining and likes this chat. It's a place for, you know, us to like talk outside of the stream, as well as like if I have any issues and I can't stream, I'll post something there about it. Because I have like half of the set. I have a set schedule, like a schedule I try to follow. But you know, if things come up and I have to change it, I'll mention them there. Because I don't really have a way to mention them to a stream that's over. You like Dragon Ball better? All right, Scaff. All right. Exactly, French Fry. That is my whole reason for not having started shows like that, or Bleach, or Fairy Tail, is just They're so long, and I'm not caught up. Or like One Piece, you know. I'm not gonna sit down and watch like 700 episodes straight, which means I'm probably not gonna like watch it for a while. Eventually I get around and I'll watch like a longer show, and eventually that'll like, come down to watching a longer show like that kind of long. But for the most part, I stick to like 12 to 24 episode shows just because they're still entertaining, but at the same time they go by really fast. Do I have a friend code? I don't know my friend code off the top of my head, and my 3DS isn't at my desk right now. I'm gonna get games. Welcome back to the stream. But I just feel I might actually, a few people have mentioned trading. I might set up some kind of trading chat in that Discord that I mentioned. So I'll look into that tonight. You're watching anime, alright. Always a good thing to be doing. I think it's around 30 for, I'm assuming you mean Lucario learning Aurasphere. That probably sounds right. I don't. Just subbed. Thank you, Andrew Roach. Oh no! I kept using Final Gambit? Man, that sucks, Icy's Feel. That's one thing that I've been nervous about when going after some Pokemon, is just them knowing moves where they're gonna hurt themselves. What will I do when I find the shiny Treecko? So my plans for when I find the shiny Treecko is like immediately, like if I find it and there's still like more than 45 minutes left in the stream, I'm going to switch over to definitely to my cartridge of Leaf Green and hunt for a Charmander. But long term, I'm going to do a Shiny Badge quest in Emerald, and I'm going to Let's Play like things like battling May and actual gym battles and such. And when I have to do the hunts, because the Shiny Badge quest requires you to do hunts before every major battle, I'm going to stream those. And once I get through the game, I'm going to go around the stream shiny hunting for legendaries. Pablo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'll save because that means my file has early shiny frames. Yes, that is one of the big benefits of hunting in Emerald, and it kind of makes up for the extra clunkiness to hunting for a starter in Emerald, because it means I'll have shiny frames early for the rest of the game. So if I don't like find something in the first 10 seconds, alright, soft reset. If I want to hunt for legendaries and their animation takes too long, I can run away still, so it's not the end of the world if that's the case. But if they're like just barely long enough, I can still soft reset for them and get them super easily. What do I do if I find a shiny Zigzagoon before I try to find a shiny Treecko? That was a weird tongue twister. I will, I'll keep going, obviously, because I can't catch it. But Emerald has messed up RNG, I just mentioned it, where basically if you have an early shiny frame, it is consistently going to be an early shiny frame. Most games, a number that the like seed it uses for the random numbers is truly random every time you start the game. But in Emerald, it's the same number over and over again. So it uses that number in your trainer ID to make the personality value of the Pokemon, which determines if it's shiny or not. And so, like, if I find a shiny Zigzagoon, it means that I have an early shiny frame, and it would be really easy to hunt for Treecko. Because then I know what I have to, like, kind of time for. Then there's, later in the... Then there is the issue, unfortunately, though, where if I don't have an early shiny frame, I have to reset my save, because otherwise I will never get a shiny ever when it comes to shiny starters. So... And that's why you'll see me reset every 50 or so. Started a new Emerald with Treecko. Nice OmniGet games. Good choice in starter. Why do you think Pokemon are shiny? I don't know. I don't know what the actual reason would be. Just a mutation or something? I'm not sure. Maybe they fell into something. There you go. Shiny Pokemon are really just really clumsy Pokemon that were around cans of paint. That's like the whole story behind shinies right there, is they were just... One day they were walking around and they fell into cans of different colored paint. Get shiny Treecko 2017. Hopefully we'll get it, Andrew. Hopefully we'll get it soon. We've been going now for, 3,400 soft resets, which in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot when you think about Gen 3 full odds. The odds are 1 in 8,192, so this really isn't that many when you think about it. If you look at newer games, this number would be unheard of. When you realize you forgot to save before soft resetting, oh no! Oh no! That would be awful. Having to redo it all again. I have had to do that though, because when I switch my saves, I have to remember to save before I open the bag. Otherwise, it's too late, and I have to redo the whole process again. I've only had to do it a couple times, and I haven't had to do it in the past 2 weeks. I don't think so. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. I'm at 171 subs now. Awesome. Yeah, thank you. I'm impressed at how many people have subbed, because I didn't expect that many to, honestly. What's up, Diamond Hunter? Welcome back to the stream. James Bauer, welcome back to the stream. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name. Ugh. Make it 172, hopefully, yeah. Unless you mean you did, in which case, thank you. Alright, so about 9 more before we reset again. Nope, I killed it. It wasn't shiny, though, so we're good. You subbed so hard you broke your screen. Just put the finger right through that subscribe button. What if I accidentally soft reset over the shiny? Well, Morphine, it wouldn't actually be too bad in this game. I've mentioned it before. It would be awful because I still have to go for the shiny again. But because the RNG's messed up, it's not like it's lost forever. I can get that exact same shiny again with a little bit of timing. Have I found a shiny Zigzagoon yet? I haven't, James. Haven't come across that one yet. Like Candy Eevee did. Okay, Candy Eevee did it in Sapphire, so it was actually bad. And that's why she had to keep going to like 40,000 or something, because in Sapphire is truly random. Emerald's the only one with the broken RNG. In Pokemon Yellow, you finished the first 2 gyms with only Pikachu. Nice, Diamond Hunter. That's actually really impressive with Brock. That takes a lot of levels to get past something that you're not effective on. Sapphire is much worse. It is. Ruby and Sapphire are true random. The same as Fire Red, Leaf Green. So you have the same odds and like those. You have the same base odds. It's just it's actually random. Like, there isn't that whole weird RNG thing. Did someone say Delta episode? I really enjoyed Delta episode, so yeah. It's not like the same as some. It doesn't have the same like replayability as a lot of the end games have had, but it was a good story at least. When SOS Pokemon are here, you think they're summoned by the almighty Bidoof. Yes, that's exactly what it is, Feel. Alright, see you later, Sans. Cyndagold, welcome to the stream. Do an only Bidoof run in Gen 3, that'd be something. Did I hear about the legendaries coming to Pokemon Go? I did. However, I'm not too into Pokemon Go anymore. Like, I was big into it when it came out, but they kept breaking it. And I've said, and I've stuck by this, and it looks like I'm going to end up trying again. If Niantic can fix the game and get it interesting to me again, before they start releasing Hoenn Pokemon, I will play it again. But until that point, I'm going to let them keep ironing it out so I don't play it, and like there be some weird thing about it, and we just get too discouraged to even try it again when Hoenn Pokemon are released. Oh no! Your brother reset your copy of Red. That's awful, Diamond Hunter. Kabuto58, welcome to the stream. Did an only Bidoof run on your Pearl, and it went up to level 64. Nice. Yeah, you do kind of run into issues with ghost types. Bidoof is your religion. It's everyone's religion. SOS training for shinies is way too easy. I think it's fun though still, no buggy. It's not, like, I enjoy it still. It's not, obviously it's not the same as full odds in terms of, you know, the difficulty and the prestige of having it. But it's nice, it's fun. It can still be challenging at times. In terms of, you know, like the odds, or in terms of how long it takes, as well as some Pokemon just have moves or abilities that don't really lend themselves to being SOS chained. So there's still a little bit of thought to it, but it's definitely not as difficult as something like Pokeradar was in terms of chaining methods. Alright guys, well, this is the last Treecko before I reset the save again. You're also self-resetting for Treecko and Emerald. You're taking a break by watching it. Alright, Cyndagold. Just in case you do not know, what I'm about to do is a crucial part of hunting in Emerald. The RNG is all kinds of messed up. So you have to reset the save every once in a while to make sure you can get a shiny. What's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Rowlet. As soon as like all the stuff for Sun and Moon started coming out and we saw the starters, I knew I was picking Rowlet. And as soon as I picked Rowlet, I was able to mess with it in like Pokemon Refresh, which is the first Pokemon I did any of that kind of stuff with. And I was kind of like, this is awesome, and I started to love Rowlet so much after that. Will I do a randomized Pokemon game and make it a Nuzlocke? I could do that, Andrew. I've thought about it. Unfortunately, though, it's summer for me right now, but I have a job over summer break, and that takes up like all my time during the day. So right now, all I really have time for is streams. But once I get back to school and I have a bit more time in the afternoons and stuff, I'll probably start doing actual pre-recorded videos like Nuzlockes. Because I do kind of want to do a randomized Nuzlocke. I've seen them and they always look really fun. Will I hunt for a shiny Cyndaquil after Charmander? I might, Robot. The only thing is I don't have a game to hunt for a Cyndaquil for in right now that I can stream at least. Pokemon Emerald and Fire Red are the classics. Nothing beats the classics. I mean, there is Gen 1 and 2. People would argue this, but Fire Red and Emerald were my first two games. So yeah, nobody used Lunala. Someone mentioned something in the chat. You've gotten maybe 15. Dude, sturdy sucks for SOS chain. Agreed, Nobuggy. Agreed. I just kind of forced through it. Like Morphine said, Lunala's really good for it. But yeah, in my 93 shinies I have in Pokemon Sun, I think 2 of them are sturdy, or have the possibility of being sturdy, and I think it's Bonsly and Sudowoodo. In terms of the chain, so 2 Bonsly chains, I had Sturdy, that's it. I stopped a Roggenrola chain just because I didn't want to deal with Sturdy anymore. Are you're the only one who doesn't have Pokemon Sun and Moon? There are a lot of people in the chat who don't have the newer ones on to get games. Ultra Moon, I'm so ready for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Like, they might not be, you know, fully brand new Pokemon games or anything, but nonetheless, they're new Pokemon games, and I will be hyped when they come out. What about breeding for Cyndaquil and Sun and Moon? So I can do that to get a Cyndaquil, but I don't have a 3DS capture card right now. I want to get one at some point, because that would be so awesome to be able to actually hunt in Sun and Moon. But capture cards are ridiculously expensive, unfortunately. What color is Shiny Mudbray? I think orange. Or goldish, yeah. If we're going to do a Nuzlocke, you should play Liquid Crystal alongside you. You're shiny hunting for Abra, though, through Game Points. Alright, Cyndaquil, I'll look into it. Like I said, it'll be probably in like 3 weeks or so. Maybe even 2, honestly. I need to remember what the exact day that like my internship ends. And I might start doing it then, but I know I move back into like college and start getting ready in about 3 weeks. So once we get through that, I will definitely be looking into doing some more stuff other than my 3 streams a week. You hatched a shiny Roggenrola last night? Nice, Morphine. Yeah, I've avoided like doing breeding. I don't know why. Like I prefer catching them SOS if I can. But things like Minior and Wimpod and the ones that you either can't SOS hunt or like you get one in the game like Porygon or starters, those I'll breed for. But like Roggenrola, I'll just, you know, use Moongeist Beam or something and deal with it. Lauren Augusta Vidal, welcome to the stream. You don't have Sun and Moon, you're more of a nostalgic Shiny Hunter. I get it, I get that. The first game I got into Shiny Hunting though was Sun though, so you know, I have some, you know, that was the first one I got into, so to me that one's kind of fun. And it's what led me to do this, and I honestly don't think I would have done an Emerald Shiny Hunt if it wasn't for having done Hunts in Sun and like actually gotten, you know, used to being patient for something to pop up. So when you played like Crystal when you were really little, I get that. The thing is, my first games were Gen 3, so that's where like I stick with my nostalgia. But yeah, then ROM hacks make it really easy to like play fresh Pokemon without buying new Pokemon. They should end Pokemon everything past Gen 4 6. That's your opinion though, James. Just like, you know, I just have a special place. Like Gen 3 is amazing to me, but there are people who, you know, play Gen 1. It's like anything past that, it's meh. Personally, I really like the new games. Those are what got me back into Pokemon. 3,000 years and only 7 gens. Oh, 3,000 years for Gen 16. Ah, I see. Alright, welcome back, Scaff. Welcome back. Oh, are you talking about the manga Cyndaquil? I haven't read any of the manga. I haven't watched any of the recent anime either. Like, the most I've watched is when as a kid the anime came on, and it was, you know, like, maybe, you know, like Indigo League and Advanced Generation. You guess you can wait that long? Alright, robot. Alright. Did I watch Pokemon Origins? I haven't. I have not watched it, James. Manga's the books. I know Cyndaquil. I haven't read them, though. Nidoking was broken in Gen 1? Yeah, I think it was, wasn't it? Like, really broken. Not the anime? Yeah, I get that Cyndaquil. I'm just saying, I haven't seen either. Or I haven't read the manga or seen much of the anime. Do you think the Pokemon community is unified to an extent? Yeah, I mean, I think so. I'm pretty sure, you know, obviously there are people with different opinions, but I feel like for the most part, even people who don't like the newer games at least kind of respect, you know, there are kids who haven't had a handheld before a 3DS, so all they know is Gen 6 and 7. Like my little cousin, he's like 7 and he has, you know, Pokemon Sun, and that's his first Pokemon game ever. And so to him, that's going to be his like classic Pokemon game. He might think about, you know, oh, Gen 10 or something's awful because, you know, Sun was like the last good one or something, you know. But I think that's like everyone kind of has that feeling of when their first Pokemon game is amazing, and then they start adding a couple new features, so like maybe the next 1 or 2 generations still feel really nice, but then it starts to get to the point that it's so different that it doesn't feel like real Pokemon anymore. Who's my favorite Pokemon trainer? I'm gonna count Rivals when you say trainer, and I'm gonna go with May. Like, I know she's not really included in the stories much, but Rival in the first game I played, and Rival in Alpha Sapphire when I started playing Pokemon again, so like, just her it being in the story is kind of special, you know. And those are the games that hooked me into Pokemon. Favorite typing? That's interesting. I'm not a big competitive person, so I don't know in terms of, like, I'm trying to think. Like I just said, I'm not big into competitive, so to me, like, oh, typing and its advantages and stuff don't matter as much. I'm gonna go with, like, singular typing here, and just go with my favorite type in general tends to be dark type. Like, my favorite Pokemon's Rowlet, and that's grass, but, like, for the most part, a lot of Pokemon that I really like are dark types. Dark or Ghost. Pokemon anime equals Ash never wins League. Spoiler, Scath! You just spoiled the ending to, like, every season of the anime ever. Welcome back, Sans. You have equipped your dinner. Alright, Morphine. If Red had an anime about him, that would be kind of cool. That would be really cool to have, like, actually having Red instead of Ash. Granted, Ash is, like, at first was more based off of Red than anything, I feel. You love Steel, alright. Pokemon Origins. So that one was that one based off of Red? Isn't that just Pokemon? Okay, so it seems like it is. Yeah. Okay, so Origins is Red. Alright. Oh, but like a full-fledged... Yeah, I don't think they could do like a full, you know, Red traveling all the regions. They're just turned into Ash again. In a Alola region, Ash was 5 years old. Yeah, I haven't seen, you know, the actual show. I like a lot of the animation that I've seen from it, like, you know, over-exaggerated facial expressions and stuff. Like, some of that stuff's kind of funny, entertaining, and I like it, but the art itself, just, I don't really like. But Red would win battles, exactly, yeah. That'd be like the one difference is, oh, instead of, you know, barely losing every league, it'd be like, yeah, Red just crushed this league, and then this one, and now this one. You wish you could equip dinner as good as Morphine. We're all jealous. Equipping intensifies. Oh, the manga's a bit darker. All right, that'd probably be pretty interesting, I think. Oh, well, so yeah, it is pretty much, it is darker though. McDaniel's equipped. The thing is that the best Pokemon series were the ones where he didn't win the league. I mean, hasn't he not ever won the league? So all of them are the best then. Again, I haven't seen the anime, so I'm talking out of my butt pretty much. They should have Ash win the league and get a new protagonist. I don't think they're going to give up on Ash. Ash and Pikachu are there to stay at this point. If he ever does win the league, I mean, I kind of feel like, in a sense, like, obviously the shows are chronological, but they just kind of, the point's almost to be like, oh, he's just a new trainer in this region now. The same way he only really ever has Pikachu follow him. Dang, that really is dark then, Morphine. Am I going to catch just the shiny starter? I'm going to try for others. I'm going to try for others, Nuno. The plan's to do a shiny badge quest, which in that means catching a shiny before every major battle. So this counts as the one before I fight May, and then I'll have to catch one before I fight Roxanne. And then, you know, just all the gyms and all the rival battles from there on out. I have to hunt for a new shiny before each of those. So I'm definitely going to be doing more shiny hunts throughout, like, my playthrough. And then I'm going to be going for all the legendaries. Because they're shiny locked in Oras, so I have to get them in this game. Diego, welcome back to the stream. I mean, can you consider all anime just massive filler French fry? Like, are you playing on Emerald or Ruby or Sapphire, Diego? Because that makes a big difference here. Shiny Rayquaza is easy because you need runaways. Yeah, Scaff, that's like my plan. Depending on how my shiny frames actually line up, I may have to do that. But yeah, so it's not like if I get shiny frames, I'm locked into the same situation. I'm not locked into the same situation shiny frame-wise with the legendaries. Emerald, so if you restart the game where you find a shiny Zigzagoon, then yes. As long as you don't reset your save again, as long as you're just doing soft resets, you can get a shiny Treecko that way. Now that Lily's in the anime is finally good. Lily is like one of my favorite, if not my complete favorite character in all of Pokemon at this point. Oh, did you find a shiny Zigzagoon, Diego? Because that'd be awesome, because that means you're really close to getting a Treecko. Lily isn't the best? What are you talking about, French fry? Should you hunt for a shiny Rayquaza? If you're doing it in Emerald, then yes, you definitely should, Kabuto. Unfortunately, you can't do it in Oras. Who's Lily? She's one of the characters in Gen 7. The best character in Gen 7. Yeah, so, yeah, Kabuto, if you're hunting in Emerald, then go for it. Oh, you do like... Okay, so you know who Lily is. You're just trolling. Okay. She's just a little annoying in the games? What? Oh, man, Cyndagold. That sucks. You're doing it on Emerald. Alright, yeah, then I would go for it. I like shiny Rayquaza. I like all the shinies in that trio. And she the get in the bag chick. Oh, those are two different people asking. Okay. Is she the get in the bag? Yes, she is Cyndagold. I somehow tried to like think you and French Fry are the same person in the chat there for a second. Yeah, when they did the event. Yeah, I wasn't playing Alpha Sapphire at the time of the event, so I missed it. Mallow is better. Mallow's pretty great. Mallow's just a waifu. There's no such thing as just a waifu Morphine. Feel bad for people who shiny hunted Zygarde in X1. I feel bad for people who shiny hunted Zygarde in any game. I feel bad for anyone who hunts something that's shiny locked without realizing it's shiny locked. Fruppy, ultimate waifu. Oh, we're gonna talk about My Hero Academia now. All right. I have only seen to the end of the first half of the show though. I've fallen behind. But Fruppy is great. I saw the one naming episode. That's the last one I saw. It's easier to do shiny hunting once you beat the league. The problem with that is I'm trying to get a starter. But in general, in most games, especially newer ones, yeah, because that's when you can catch all the Pokemon and get a shiny charm. But here it's like I don't have any other way of increasing my odds. What's harder, catching Rayquaza with a Pokeball or doing the puzzle for Rayquaza? I mean, difficulty-wise, the puzzle. Luck-wise, the Pokeball. Haven't seen ReZero, so... Oh no, starting to tilt morphine. Yeah, there are times where I just have to put the controller down playing like Rocket League or something because like, well, I'm just starting to play like crap. Never tilt. Well, I tilt a lot when I play competitive. It just takes me like 20 minutes of tilting to realize I'm tilting. And like 9 lost matches. What time did I begin the stream? I began the stream at 7 Eastern Time, Nuno. And I tried to go till about 10. So we're actually right at the halfway point on the stream right now. Yeah, I need to get back into Overwatch. Get back into just kind of more into it in general. I play like, I'll have like weeks where I play. Oh no! Ah! Well, we're about to see. Is Torchic shiny? Oh boy. But yeah, I need to play more. Like I was saying, I need to kind of get back into Overwatch. Alright, Torchic wasn't shiny, so no philosophical debate on whether or not to keep it this time. What's up, Delamas? Welcome back to the stream. Oh, well, now I just tried to click left to make sure I didn't choose Torchic, and I just walked away from the bag. It's 5 past noon. Alright. Yeah, in Overwatch I'm level like 31 or I don't remember. I think I'm somewhere around like level 30. Basically, I'm barely able to play competitive and I played like 2 matches and immediately got so mad that I uninstalled the game. Like straight up uninstalled the game from my computer. Oh boy, starting an Overwatch debate with Indy. Ooh. Is hunting a starter 3 times harder? Not really. Each starter has you know, it's 1 in 8,000 odds of being shiny, and they all happen independently. So it's actually like games where you can see if the starters are shiny before you pick them are technically a little bit easier, just because, you know, when you do something like Heart Gold Soul Silver, where you can see the Pokemon and if they're shiny or not, you have 3 chances each time you saw first set for them to be shiny, but there's no like decrease in odds for hunting for a starter. All right, see you later, Cindergold. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Have I gotten a shiny Zigzagoon? I haven't, Delamas. I have not gotten a shiny Zigzagoon yet. Alright, Morphine. Alright. Dinner unequipped. What's up, Natan? Welcome to the stream. Morphine, now the chat's dinner equipper. Alright guys, so we're 10 away from resetting the save, and I think once we get there, I'm going to run and use the bathroom real quick. That won't take more than like 30 seconds, so... But we'll get to 3,500 before I do that. If I had a chance to have 3 free shinies, who would I choose? So I'm going to answer this without counting the ones I already have. Because I have like 90 shinies right now, which really kind of limits the pool. But so, shiny Rowlet or Decidueye, like one of those two as, you know, one. Shiny Milotic and shiny Treecko, obviously, at this point. If I could just get it for free. No, but like, shiny Treecko is like really cool. So probably shiny Treecko, shiny Rowlet, and shiny Milotic. Chat got quiet. Yeah, occasionally it just like calms down and there's like 1 or 2 messages a minute, and then sometimes it blows up so I can't even follow everything. Choose Mudkip. Maybe once at the end of the stream I'm gonna get. Last stream I ended by choosing a Torchic once. I think I'll end the stream by choosing a Mudkip once. Everything got quiet. Yeah, I'll admit I kind of run out of things to talk about when there's not like chat to respond to, and that's kind of why, like I say, that shiny hunting lends itself to streaming. Is just because that means I can like talk to people. Ironically, you've gotten all 3 shinies I mentioned. Well, I've gotten 2 of the 3. Treecko's the only one I haven't gotten yet. Do pizza rolls have pineapple in them? Not the ones I get. Hawaiian pizza rolls. I don't even know if those work. You like couldn't cook them in a toaster oven. Or at least you couldn't cook them in a microwave at the very least. You choose Rowlet too? Alright, Kabuto. Alright. Deep fried pizza rolls. Nah. Still not as good as deep fried Kool-Aid or deep fried Oreos. On point. Literally just Kool-Aid powder thrown in a fryer with frying batter. That sounds good right about now. Oh man, I couldn't imagine how quickly my heart would just stop if I had a deep fried pizza roll. Lock in that grease with more frying grease. I think Decidueye is the best design for a grass type. I like Decidueye's design. It is definitely... Rowlet's just my favorite overall. Decidueye is a great design, and Dartrix is... Middle evolutions tend to just kind of have that, like... Not as cute as the base, and outshined by the, like, you know, final evolution. And Dartrix definitely, I think, fell into that issue a bit. The Decidueye changed up the whole design, but Dartrix just kind of seemed like a more mature Rowlet. deep fried fries is better. Starving, so I get that. There are times where I'm just like, that food would be nasty, but it sounds so good right now, and like you just hear your stomach growling when you think that. Deep frying a Big Mac, oh my god, that just sounds like something the CDC would have to come and quarantine. Like its existence is just everyone's cholesterol in the room just starts rising. Does it really matter to McDonald's nowadays? McDonald's doesn't care at this point. Pineapple pizza roll? That's what we're discussing. I don't think it would work. It's just because pineapple's not something you cook on the pizza. It's something you put on a cooked pizza. So putting it in the food and then heating it would ruin the pineapple, and the pineapple itself ruins the pizza. Try another starter. Try another shiny starter. I am going to try a Charmander as like my actual thing to do after I hunt for the Treecko. I actually don't think I've been hitting the counter as much as I should. I think I missed one, but we'll do an extra one. That's fine. So I'm going to be going for a shiny Charmander after this, just in general. And this is my last one before I go to the bathroom, just to alert everyone. But yeah, so in general, like, I'm going to hunt for a Charmander after this, and I think I'm going to hunt one Mudkip at the end of the stream, just for the fun of it. Do I play through Sun and Moon? If I did, what was my team? I'll get to that one right after I do this and go to the bathroom. Alright. So let's just see if there's a shiny, then I'll answer that. It's going to take a bit longer. Alright, so that one wasn't shiny. Bear with me, guys. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Alright guys, thanks for bearing with me, I'm back. Alright, so, yeah, so I think the question was, if I had played Sun and Moon, what was my team? So, like I said, I'm not competitive, so my team wasn't fantastic, but it was a Decidueye, an Espeon, an Umbreon, Solgaleo, and then the others were swap-out slots for preemptively getting a complete Pokedex. Yeah, so, like I said, my teams aren't that great. Also, I just did another soft reset. I need to restart my save. I'm going to look through a couple of the questions while I do this. So only thing McDonald's cares about is cash money. Yeah, that's pretty much true. Popplio to Primarina's basic seal to Dugong. Kind of, yeah. What's my favorite anime? My favorite... Okay, so I have, like, two categories for this. I have my, like, serious anime that I loved because of the... Like, my categories are, like, serious and kind of lighthearted. And it's not like the anime was serious or the show was lighthearted or something. It's, you know, the show I like because of the story, and that's Erased. Erased, I loved the story in, and I watched this... I kind of caught up to it while it was airing and was eager for every episode. And then my favorite, like... just anime in general is the lighthearted anime is Idolmaster, just because of all the characters. Another Hoenn starter shiny. I might do that at some point, God Plays. For right now, though, I want a Treecko. And honestly, what I could do is once I complete the playthrough with this one, I could hunt for Torchic and Mudkip as well, just to trade them up, like, immediately and not do necessarily a full playthrough with them. Oh boy, the intro. Yeah, you guys got a good bit of Pokemon nostalgia right there sitting on the menu screen for Emerald for a bit. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for sticking with me, by the way. I really had to go, and was not gonna make it the rest of the stream. Shiny Frame, meanwhile, oh, that would have been awful. Jessica Bailey, welcome back to the stream. Mini Boss, welcome back to the stream. Spawn Shiny Frame, all right. Hopefully it happens. Dragon Maid was great. Like, that one's up there. It's definitely up there. I haven't like updated my favorites mentally in my mind, but it would be in the running if like it is one of my top favorites at this point. Erase got you crying. Erase didn't get me crying, but it was good. I don't know why. I loved it. I loved it. You know why, Indy. Like, my issue with the ending was that I just wanted to just keep watching. I didn't care if the actual story was over. Just give me an update on the characters' lives once a week. You've only ever watched 3 animes. I mean, you've only ever watched 3 animes, and you've included Dragon Maid in that, so you have a pretty good, like, selection of them. My hype for the Emoji Movie. Oh god. Why is that happening is my answer to that. Oh, why would you cry? Because yeah, I don't know why you would cry, honestly. Like, it wasn't a sad show. In the end, it was, like, happy. Panty and Stocking, Dragon Maid, and Gabriel Dropout. Good choices, Morphine. Good choices. Your Lie in April is great. It is second in terms of, like, my favorite for story. That's the one that you cry because of, not Erase. It kind of hit you hard. I mean, it was good, but to me it was more of a... The only sad part for me was that it ended. Like, you know, the whole thing at the start was super dark, but by the end it was fixed, was the whole thing. Alright, see you in a bit, Omnigate Games. Every time you're reminded that the Emoji Movie is a thing, you die a little on the inside. I honestly thought that when I first saw the posters it was a joke. Like, how can this actually be a movie? And then I saw a trailer for it and it looks even worse. It just looks like one of the generic animated movies that they're like, let's make it emojis. Heck no, Emoji Movie's gonna be some shit. It is, Jessica. Agreed. Oh, Wick, you're calling it. It's gonna be the greatest movie of 2017. Maybe. I mean, gotta scare Spider-Man, you know, because some good competition here, quality competition in movies. Could I do a double hunt for Treecko and Charmander? Do I have a second Game Boy I could use? I don't, Owen, and what I'm using is a GameCube, so I'd have to get a second GameCube and Game Boy player, and that, like, maybe could happen, but not anytime soon. I'm definitely going to go through the whole Treecko hunt first. Ever seen Jack's films? I've heard of them and I've watched a couple videos, but I don't really remember them. I didn't dislike them. I just wasn't interested in, like, super interested. All right, see you in a bit, Jack's film or Scaff. You're the one talking about Jack's films. I almost got that mixed up. That would have been awkward. Oh, all you do is destroy the movie's physics? Alright, well, animated movies is a little bit different. I like thinking about and kind of tearing apart after I've seen it one time. Because you have to watch, like, these are action movies I'm going to talk about, but, like, you have to watch an action movie and accept that it's going to be, like, not actually physically possible, and just watch it and be excited by explosions and stuff. But then if you go back and watch it again and just go, well, that's not possible at all. Like, that's all, like, the second watch through, I like to kind of critique things like that. Yeah, 3,500. You were here for some thousands. Yeah, Dr. Manowar. It's taken a while. This is my longest hunt by far. It's over double the length of my next longest hunt. Like, did the emoticons have emotions? And if so, do these emotions have emotions? So from what I saw in the trailer, it's that like the emojis have to like hold their face the whole time, and this one doesn't want to or something. Like that's the entire point of the movie. 3519, you're calling it. All right, Jessica. We'll see you pretty soon. We'll see. It's just emotions all the way down. My subs are going up though. Yeah, they are. Thank you, Dr. Manowar. Yeah, it's been awesome seeing more and more people joining the streams and new faces, and it's cool talking to a bunch of different people. I haven't actually seen Inside Out, Morphine. I've wanted to. I've heard good things about it. Anyone else been with this hunt since 982? I have, Delamas. Maybe hard to believe, but I've been here since the beginning. I won a Portuguese sub. Awesome! Yeah, I'm surprised how many different places I've gotten subscribers from. You know, I have people who are in South America and Europe, and like I'm just the dude sitting in the U.S. and I didn't really think that many people outside of the U.S. would watch. But it's cool having international people watching. Or I guess international views. Do you want a corn dog? I would like a corn dog too, Delamas. Hopefully corn dog will pop up soon, if it's not, someone else's name. Yeah, but we just passed 3,500, which is crazy. My wife is in the chat. Yep, right there above you. Do I just speak English? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Spanish or Portuguese or anything. The only other language I know any of, because the last time I took a Spanish class was in like high school, like really early high school, and the most recent language class I've taken is Japanese in college, and that's still like super beginner level. So the only language I'm fluent in and like confident to talk in is English right now. Yeah. Morphine is woke. The most woke. God plays. If you're asking if I'm going to change it up at 5,000 soft resets, probably not. Just because at that point I'll have been going for Treecko for so long that I just want Treecko. But like I said, if I accidentally, click on Torchic or somehow click Mudkip, I'll definitely just, I'll use it. I'll accept that I got it. I'll take it as like fate that it was just told that I'm going to have that. But I'm going for Treecko for now. Why is it called a building if it's already built? The real questions here. Just play the conspiracy music in the background. The house is on fire. I mean, I don't know. Woke. More woke. Breaking down more of these conspiracies the big man has put on all of us. The whole chat's getting real woke right now, guys. may get shut down here soon. About to break these conspiracies wide open. Alright, now you're just getting the paradoxes. These aren't conspiracies. These are just like break a robot, break an AI. It's a snake, a face with a tail, or a tail with a face on it. Ooh, everyone's getting more. Illuminati confirmed. Yeah, see guys, you know, the Illuminati is just gonna break down my door any second now. I like that one, Wick, yeah. If you keep going north, you'll eventually go south. But not if you just keep going east, yeah. Yeah, X-Files theme. That's what's going on in my head the whole time with these, yeah. Why do you park on the driveway? If it's called French fry, why is it in other countries? Only the French are allowed to have it, yeah. And French Canadians, you gotta let them have it too. I should play Cliffs of Dover for the chat. Oh god. Flashbacks to Guitar Hero. But is, like, the battle music for Pokemon not good enough music? It's the perfect conspiracy music, guys. It's so intense. It is a good song, Morphine, I agree. I just remember not being able to beat it on anything harder than, like, medium, because I was so uncoordinated that I couldn't even play like experts. Once you added the 5th note, it was all over for me. Nothing beats Hoenn trumpets. Exactly, Dr. Manowar. Air horn intensifies. Hit markers everywhere. Mountain Dew bottles. Doritos. I think the old Pokemon themes are better than the new ones. I think a lot, like, obviously when I say classic, it's gonna mean more old ones. But yeah, the old ones are definitely, you know, for the most part, they're... I agree with that, I'll say. Yeah. Where am I playing? Computer, console, or phone? I am playing on a GameCube hooked up to my computer. So I'm sitting here, I have an actual GameCube controller, so I'm able to play, like, on a legitimate Emerald cartridge, so I'll be able to trade these up. And then I have it hooked up to my computer, obviously, so I can stream. God, please, if you're asking me to say something, I tend to avoid, like when people ask for me to, like, say something in another language, I just tend to avoid it. Because I don't know what you're, like, having me say. I don't want to say something that I don't agree with, basically. And I try to keep the chat PG in the first place, so... I'm not going to say something that might not be PG in whatever language it's being said in. Do I play Battlespot at all? I do not. For the most part, I just collect Pokemon. That's what I do. Play through the story and then hunt for a Pokedex. Like, that's what I have 850 hours in Sun now, and all but like 50 of that is shiny hunting, and the other 50 is playing the story and completing the original Pokedex. I did not know that French fry high, but I will trust you. The woke just keeps intensifying, yeah. Alright guys, so we've got about an hour left in the stream tonight. Probably gonna get to a little bit past 3,600. So 2 more save resets. Treecko's green like the Illuminati. Illuminati confirmed. There you go, Nina. See, even I'm part of it. Like, there's no escaping it. I didn't even know I was part of it. It's just suddenly realization. Next stream, Felipe, I'll be streaming again on Saturday at the same time, so from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. French fries also have a chance to double the risk of death. YOLO, though. Yeah, French fries. Just too good. Keep calm and woke. Can you be calm and woke at the same time, though, God, please? Pokemon is the Illuminati. That's how they wrap you in. They get all the kids young. All your precious childhood memories, boom, Illuminati. Can I stream on Friday for the Emoji Movie? Well, hey, tomorrow's Friday, unless you mean like next Friday or something. But no, I can't really stream on Fridays. The days that I stream are like the only ones I really can right now. Or is Illuminati Pokemon? There you go. The Pokemon just control it. Pokemon are the ringleaders for the Illuminati. W to the 0 to the K to the E. Super woke. Are corn dogs food or are food corn dogs? All food is just made up of tiny corn dogs. Everything in the world is either a potato or not a potato. This is true. Is he an Illuminati? I don't know. If I am, it's a surprise to me too. Or is it? X-Files music. Maybe the Illuminati made the X-Files music. And it's just, whenever it's played, it is just a call sign. Do I have any Pokemon plushes? I actually do have a Rowlet Pokemon plush. My girlfriend got it for me, and I have it sitting on my desk at work. Alright, see you later, Dilemmas. Thanks for tuning into the stream. This is Pokemon Illum Emerald version. Alright. See, you got the Weather Trio. 3 Illuminati confirmed. You want a huge Absol plush because your favorite Pokemon? Alright, Jessica, yeah. Absol was definitely one of my favorites when I played through Gen 3. Nice, Morphine. Did you make it late again, no, Furry Fur? You have about an hour left in the stream, so there's more time than last week when people were joining with like 5 minutes left. Oh boy, Robot. Oh boy, let's not even go there. I'm gonna say it does not. Oh. The only Pokemon plush you have is an Alolan Persian, but you love Will Iron Man. Alright, French fry. That's cool. I don't know why that was so funny to me. Oh. Dang, Emerald and it's broken orange. Yeah, very fair, but like at least it works to my advantage after this. Like once we get past getting the initial starter, it becomes very advantageous to be playing with Emerald's broken RNG. If you just want a Pikachu in your life, you can probably find a Pikachu somewhere pretty easily. Like Pikachu's, you know, popular enough that it'll be a lot of places. You just set a slate behind your laptop. Eh. I mean, when you close your laptop, you can see it at least. But yeah, I mean, unless you have it like I have mine under my monitor at work, so it's always there. My Rowlet. What's my all-time favorite Pokemon? My all-time favorite Pokemon is Rowlet. Like I've said, as soon as like I saw it, I knew I was picking it for my starter, and once I chose it, you know, I got back into Pokemon again. I was more hyped for it with Sun than ever. And then with the Pokemon Refresh stuff, I was able to mess around with it, and I just fell in love with it. And I was like, this is not my favorite Pokemon. Oh, sorry for the yawn. That was like, instantly it was, wow, this is my favorite Pokemon. You don't have a plush? Oh, it's okay, Wick. You can find them. You can find them pretty easily. Oh gosh, the Lenny face. Oh no. The floor is lava. Good thing I'm in my chair. Until it starts eating through my chair. Morphine knows too much. Take him out. Just bans him from the chat. He's knows too much information. Not allowed. Oh no, Morphine. Did it just like come like that, or did some like piece inside the neck to hold it up break? Oh, that's cool, Furry Ferret. Yeah. Welcome back, Scath. Alright guys, last one before I reset again. Make sure I remember it this time. The chair is lava. Well, I'm kind of screwed then. The design makes it have 50% of its entire body. Yeah, but did they like not plan for that when they made it? Like put some kind of rod in the neck to keep it from falling over? Or is it just floppy neck? Alright, so 3550 wasn't shiny. Gonna go ahead and reset the save here. Yeah, because I know what the like design looks like, so I know the neck in a plush wouldn't hold it up on its own. Who thinks Pikachu's overrated? I don't think it's necessarily over... In a sense, I guess it is, but at the same time, I like Pikachu, but it's not my favorite by any means. Alright, Morphine. Flabbergasted Aardvark, I appreciate the compliment, however, I am taken. I feel like, and by that, I'm just warning you that there's someone in the chat that may have issue with your compliments. That escalated fast. Yeah, kinda did. Who else didn't know Mega Garchomp was the thing? I didn't. I don't know. The floor is floor. This is true, Morphine. The floor is consistency. The floor is woke. Oh no. There's no escaping it now. The wokeness has now enveloped everything. $35.58. We'll see, Hamza. We're coming up on that one. Shiny Mega Garchomp is the pinkest thing in the game. Alright, I'll have to check it out at some point, I guess. The flyer is yoke. Oh boy. The floor is yoke. Okay. If I make a challenge with someone to know who knows more Pokemons, how many do I think I know? That's a tough one, because I feel like it's the same situation as, like, you know, trying to name off US states or something. Like, I know all 50. I know there are 50, but I know that, like, writing them down without a map, I'd forget one. And I feel like that's how I am with Pokemon, where I'd be able to name all of them, or not all, definitely not all. I do not know Pokemon that well, and I will never say I know, like, all 800 something. Excuse me. But, if you were to say, like, the original 151, or all of the Alolan Pokemon, or all the Gen 7 Pokemon or something, I think I could get most of them. Gaming Star, welcome to the stream! Shiny Mega Garchomp is fabulous. I'll have to look it up. The floor is Nintendo and Sega. Oh boy. The floor is not finding a shiny Treecko after 3,500 resets. Oh no, Morphine. Oh no. There's a game called Floor. I mean, I think they just mean, like, you know, the floor is lava. Or that meme. Oh, so you're like, okay, so like you mean if like they show you the Pokemon, you can name it. Alright, yeah. I can probably get more that way. It's just a matter of, I can't, off the top of my head, think of them. I know I'd forget a few. The floor is boneless pizza. I hope pizza's boneless. Oh, like, who's that Pokemon from the anime? Yeah. Yeah, in that kind of situation, I'd get most of them. I know there are a lot of Gen 5 ones I probably just wouldn't know the name of. The floor is shiny Treecko and encounter 3553. We'll see. Your 5th box of Baneri. Alright, Morphine. Good luck. Good luck with that, man. Yeah, I forget how many, like, boxes of Rowlets I had for my first shiny one. Favorite fast food? Seeing as I can get a corn dog at a fast food place, corn dog. Restaurant-wise, though, if we're going, like, fast food or fast food places, Chick-fil-A. Wendy's is okay. I feel like I've kind of burned myself out on Wendy's recently. Like, that kind of became the, you know, once a week or so, oh no, I need to get food place. And so, like, they're still decent and I'll eat it if, like, it's the only thing available, but I don't know. To me, like, Wendy's just isn't as good. Like, I kind of prefer chicken sandwiches over burgers, at least recently anyways. Taco Bell for life. Taco Bell's good every once in a while. Too much Taco Bell just kills you inside. Wendy's is smug anime girl. This is true. Chick-fil-A's the bomb. Agreed, French fry. Except when you're hungry on a Sunday. Wendy's is your waifu. The whole restaurant's your waifu robot. Alright. I haven't had KFC in a while. KFC actually sounds good right now. Elmo from Dragon Maid. Elmo wasn't in it enough to be best girl, or to be waifu. Just because, like, she was in it and she was good in it. It was just she wasn't in it enough, in my opinion. You can get a $20 bucket with only true. Do I have a 3DS? I do, Furry Fair. I just don't have a 3DS capture card, which is the only reason I'm not streaming that, honestly. 2DS XL is the way to go. If I was to get a 2DS, I'd get the new 2DS. I still like having the folding ability, and I definitely don't benefit from the 3D. So if I had to buy one now and choose one, I'd probably choose the new 2DS. Kana is underage. Kana is lolly. Kana was adorable, though. Like, every time she was on screen, it was amazing. Ravioli, ravioli. Best stream ever? Thank you, Andrew. Ravioli, ravioli. And again, just for anyone who's interested, if one of the mods is here, if they could post the link to the Discord in the chat, just for anyone who wants to, like, keep having conversations like this outside of the stream as well. Give me the formula. That is not what I was going for. No, 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 no. Who plays Smash? I have Smash. I don't really play it. I'm not really good at it. I got two-stocked by the stage one time. Like, within 30 seconds, the stage KO'd me once and then KO'd me a second time. Like, that's my level of play in Smash Bros. Can I speedrun a Pokemon game? I might, Andrew. The only thing is right now I'm shiny hunting, and the game I'd probably do is Emerald, which means I'll have to do an Emerald playthrough first. Because I don't want to do it on an emulator, I want to do it on actual hardware. French fries are better than pizza? Depends on the fries and depends on the pizza. Like, if we're talking Chick-fil-A waffle fries, then yeah. But again, pizza also is a big thing. If it's like a legit... Take that back, everyone disagrees. I don't know. Like, if it's really good fries versus like a microwavable pizza that's basically cardboard, then agreed. But if it's like most French fries versus a solid pizza, am I sure that's even the right Discord link? It should be. Have I seen Super Mario Logan? I haven't, Andrew. Skittles are better than French fries? Maybe. It's fine, you know. There have been times where the entire chat has been in a different language that I don't know. And honestly, it's okay. As long as people are having fun chatting, it's all good with me. Some French fries at restaurants are really good. Exactly. Like, you can have really bad French fries, and then you can have really good French fries. It's the same with pizza. It shouldn't be expired. Obviously a cold-hearted demon who prefers French fries over pizza. Yeah, I mean, like I said, depends on the fries and pizza. What's my thoughts on 4th gen? Hamza, I like 4th gen. I haven't beaten it though, unfortunately. I have a copy of Platinum that I'm working through, and I've enjoyed it so far. I haven't run into any of the pacing issues other people have had with it, just because I already play the game slowly. When am I gonna end it? Andrew, I will end the stream at 10 p.m. my time, which is in a little over 30 minutes. I'll go for about 3 hours of stream, but I'm going to pick right back up. If we don't find it this stream, I'll pick right back up where I left off. Welcome back, Omnigate Games. Team Galactic is best team. I don't know, Skull is just so flamboyant and over the top that it's kind of hard not to love him. Team Aqua and Magma are great as well, yeah. You speak the snake tongue. Alright, Good Night Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Favorite of each region? I'm assuming you mean Pokemon. So I'm going to say favorite Pokemon from Kanto is Mew. Favorite from Johto, probably Smeargle. I like Smeargle just because of the whole mechanic of it. From Hoenn, might say Treecko. From Sinnoh, Bidoof, obviously, no questions about it. Can't say anything about Unova. I haven't played Gen 5. Kalos. Ah, that's a hard one. So I haven't finished Kalos, so it's hard to think about it. Yeah, that's a tough one. Greninja, I guess? I don't know. And then Rowlet from Alola. You're a Parseltongue. Or I mean Parseltongue? I don't know. Where do I live? Just as far as the most like specific I'll go with that is I live on the east coast of the US. I don't like narrow it down more than that just for like privacy reasons. Team Plasma, best team. Okay. If Pokemon was real, what would be my team? Probably like every dog Pokemon and a Rowlet. Just so I have a bunch of puppies and a Rowlet. Every team is best team except Flare. Flare's not. I haven't played through all of Gen 6, so I haven't really I haven't really seen Flare too much aside from I think one battle so far. Have I seen Pokemon Rusty? I have seen Pokemon Rusty version. Pokemon Rusty version is so great. Let's go towards it. Are we 200 subs, or are you just hyping to get there? It'd be awesome if we could get to 200. If Pokemon were real, we would all be dead because Beatrill's a 3-foot-tall bee. Good Night Gaming, thank you for the sub. I'm glad to see that sub count is working. And just for anyone who doesn't who's subbing and wondering if they aren't showing up there, the way I'm doing this through Streamlabs, and they can't. It depends on your privacy settings. If you don't publicly list your subscribers, then it can't see them. I'm not saying to change it, just in case anyone's wondering if they've subbed and seen it not pop up. I don't know. Just be kind to the Beedrills, and don't be so mean to it that it becomes the leader of Team Rocket and takes over the world. As in Rusty version, which was such a great series. Team Magma Best, no land, no life. But then you run out of oceans and there's no fish Pokemon. But I mean, it is, I guess, for the short term at least, better than Kyogre flooding everything. Did I know that Delmice is 13 feet tall? I didn't! Yeah, some of the heights for Pokemon just seem really whack and out of place. Just throw Pokeballs at it until you catch all the bees. Local 10-year-old saves all of the world from the killer bees. You need to change it to Satania. Oh boy. Yeah, Charmander's 5'5". Yeah, I like that one where it's oh yeah, Charmander, this massive, thing that everyone thinks of as this big dragon that Ash rides around on, is really shorter, is about the height of an average human. Alright, see you later, Nuno. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Ooh, Mewtwo, Dragonair, and Raichu. I'm not sure. I'd say Mewtwo. Have I found a shiny Zigzagoon? I haven't, Dylan. We haven't gotten shiny Zigzagoon yet. Or shiny Treecko, obviously. But yeah, I'm just hoping that honestly, if I get either of them, it'd be fun. It'd be fine, because if Emerald's messed up RNG. Because if I get a shiny Zigzagoon, it just means I have to change my timing. And I don't have to reset my save anymore, which would be fantastic. Largest Pokemon's Wailord. That makes sense. And Rayquaza at 35 feet. Alright. Those ones make sense. It's things like Charizard where you expect to be some at least 10-foot tall dragon or 12-foot tall. But it's 5'5". It's a foot shorter than me. Wailord's really freaking... Wailord's really long, is what it is. But Wailord's a whale, so it makes sense. Burn the world with a Charmander. Yeah, Fire-type Pokemon would be kind of, a safety hazard if Pokemon were real. Pretty sure Furret is 5 foot, maybe 6 foot. Yeah, some of these Pokemon, it's You know, you get that they're tall, but you don't think they're taller than other Pokemon. I'd scream if we saw a green flying snake in the sky. But wouldn't it eventually just become normal? Be like, that's Rayquaza again. I think Morphine just said that it was maybe like 6 foot for its height. Yeah, Steelix and Honest would be weird too, just like giant rockworms. I'd ride it till I saw a giant red dinosaur. As long as it doesn't, like, shoot fire at you or anything. And for its 5'11", that's really tall. Yeah. Joltik's the smallest Pokemon at Force? Okay. That's tiny for a Pokemon, yeah. It's basically a furry. Except for it's an animal trying to be more like a human. I removed your comment not because like I'm like upset or anything, but I just try to keep the chat PG, and that was, you know, kind of profanity, and just I err on the safe side there, so no bad blood by it or anything, just for the future. Do I know the original 151? If you're talking about a channel, I do not know it. Absol's 3'12"? Do you mean like 3'12" or something? That'd be 4 foot. I'm not sure what like the notation is. Joltik's small. Why is Joltik so small? Sometimes Pokemon are just small, guys. Come on. All right, see you later, Scaff. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Dylan, right now I have some mods that are like close friends that I really trust. If the stream keeps growing, eventually I will need to add more though. So, but for right now, I don't need any. Thanks for offering though. 3'12", but 3'12" would be 4 foot. Yeah, I feel like Pokemon in general just kind of be weird and a little bit creepy sometimes. Having actual ghost Pokemon would probably be the worst part. Or just a Rotom that just starts haunting you through all of your electronics. Just imagine you upsetting a Rotom and it just turning off a computer on you. Does a raccoon kill small things or help them? I'm not sure. I'd imagine it's some one way, some the other. The Dex entries from Sun and Moon contradict. Aren't there a bunch of Dex entries that are more across like gens instead of in the same one that like really kind of contradict each other in what like the Pokemon does? Have you ever played Escape from Lavender Town? I haven't, Jessica Bailey. What if I get a shiny Treecko and it's female and it has Pokerust? I'd probably freak out a second time, Andrew. But yeah, for the most part, I'll just freak out if I get a shiny Treecko. That would be plenty for me. It could have the worst natures and IVs and everything. But if it's a shiny, that's all I really care about right now. Yeah, I know that one, like, that they actually reference real-world animals, which kind of makes things confusing, because you don't see many, you know, in the Pokemon games, you don't see many Pokemon, or animals that aren't humans or Pokemon, which is kind of weird. And then they reference, yeah, Indian elephants or something. Droid, welcome to the stream. If you knew that a Frostlass was nearby, you wouldn't be able to sleep. Yeah, a lot of the Pokedex entries make it really, really less exciting to be in the Pokemon world. Yeah, let's not get into that one more. Gyarados can fly. Just a giant flying fish dragon. All good. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate it. I hope you continue to stick around and enjoy the streams. It is a dragon, so it makes sense, yeah. You get a Shuckle immediately. Perfect home defense. Assuming you're okay with it also destroying your house in the process. If you were near a beach, you would fall asleep to the sounds of screaming Corsola. Oh boy. Nice, Andrew! That's awesome. My first shiny was also in Pokemon Sun. It was a shiny Ditto, which I was under the very false impression that if I had a shiny Pokemon to breed with, the offspring would more likely be shiny, which hasn't been true since Gen 2. But I still got a shiny Ditto in the process, which I was happy with. I have one more subscriber. Awesome! Thank you, Chardroid. Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, welcome to the stream. It'd be weird seeing kids flying in the air with drift balloons. Yeah, see, here's the thing, like, it sounds weird, but then you think about it, it's like, if that was what you grew up in, it wouldn't be nearly as weird. Nice, Morphine. A Alolan Execute is probably a pretty great first shiny, yeah. Awesome, Furry Ferret. Hashtag get a shiny 2017. Hopefully we get it this year. That'd be ideal. Yours is a shiny Solrock and a Mega Ruby. Nice, Jessica Bailey. That's awesome. I still want to go back and actually start shiny hunting in Gen 6. Oh, yours was that shiny Gyarados? Yeah, that was probably weird because, like, it wasn't rare, essentially. I have one more, like, awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Chardroid. Yeah, the physical attack animation for Execute's awesome. I love using, like, Thief with it. That's what I used it for when I had it on my team. It's just like it's swinging forward. Or the person who, whoever got, basically whoever genned a Alolan Execute, or an Executor, to use, Darkest Lariat. That one was hilarious, how it just spun. Imagine getting to, like, 234,000 in November and still no shiny. That would be awful for fair. Hopefully I can at least be not that unlucky. But I have seen people take over 40,000 to get it. That's awesome, Good Night Gaming. Yeah, that was my first hunted one. My first random one was after that, but it was a shiny Pick-a-Peck that I just ran into. I had ended a Yungoos chain, I had caught it, and I was hunting for another Yungoos to get a Gumshoos, and I just ran into a Pick-a-Peck. I was about to run, but then I noticed that its head was a little bit darker than normal. I was like, hold up. And it was also shiny. I was like, wow, that's awesome. You have 4 shinies in Sunderman? Awesome, Good Night Gaming. Wailord used Darkest Lariat. Pretty much any Pokemon using Darkest Lariat is hilarious. The only shiny you caught was a Gyarados in Soul Silver or Omega Ruby. Yeah, I mean that Gyarados in Johto is probably a lot of people's first and only shiny. Just because they're so hard to come by, especially before Gen 6. Welcome back, Andrea. So I mean, that's still 19 minutes. We can get it. There's still it's basically 20. You know, there's still time. This is encounter 3600 right here, guys. So we'll see if this one's shiny. Otherwise, we're gonna reset the save. Probably one last time for the night because about 20 minutes left. So definitely not gonna get another 50 encounters in, unfortunately. Your first shiny is a Zigzagoon. Awesome, Chargeroid. On Route 1, you found an Articuno. Oh, yeah, are you doing it a randomizer? That's pretty awesome. Alright, so here's for the last save reset for the night. Oh, you got a shiny Rockruff early today? Nice, Good Night Gaming. And now you're hunting for a Rowlet. Alright, good luck with that. Also, I just entered this, so we're going to do one more before I reset the save, because every time I seem to do this at least once. Yeah, 3,600 encounters, it is a lot, Andrea. It's definitely way up there as my highest, encounter number. You want to see that animation? Someone put a video online of basically they genned all the Pokemon to have Darkest Lariat, and they just saw which ones were the most ridiculous, and they put it up. It's on YouTube somewhere. Please, shiny. I hope so, Andrew. It'd be awesome if we got it by the end of this stream. Your first shiny was an Eevee. Awesome, Andrea. Yeah, a couple months ago, like right before the end of school, I hunted for 9 shiny Eevees to get all the evolutions and a regular Eevee. Do I have a hacked shiny Charm? I don't, Dylan. This is a completely stock game. No action replays or Game Sharks or anything. Yeah, because it wouldn't feel as good if I had cheated to get it. Basically, getting it'll be hard to get, but getting a full odds shiny will just be so satisfying, especially knowing I got it legit. Hate the haters. I mean, if it's someone who actually doesn't like it, that's perfectly fine. And if it's someone who just wanted to troll, then it also really is fine because I can't stop them. And it also actually kind of helps the stream a little bit because it's an interaction still. Even if it's a dislike, it's an interaction. So while I'm streaming, it still just counts towards people or, the stream's actually getting interaction and, viewers are involved enough to do something so it gets spread more. Oh, Apple Raid? What's this? I think I may have just missed a sub, I'm not sure. Pumpkin Reaper, thank you for the sub. I think I keep missing them, so, but Apple Raid, what is this? This is awesome. What is this Apple Raid going on? Agreed. But welcome to everyone new who's joining the stream right now. Currently, going for a shiny Treecko. But right now I'm just resetting the save for anyone who doesn't know because Emerald's RNG's messed up. So many Apple Raids. I don't know, maybe someone who's stop with the spam. If it's a raid, I'm okay with it because it's just people joining in and having some fun real quick. Apple Code, I guess you're the one who started the raid, and welcome to the stream to everyone who's new. So I've got about 15 minutes left in my stream for everyone who just tuned in. Are YouTubers rating me? Yeah, I get it. I get it, Emmett. It's just for anyone. Colgate the Zygarde, thank you for the sub. Yeah, so for anyone who's in my chat who's wondering what's going on, this isn't actually spam. This is a bunch of people coming from another stream that just ended. So I'm letting this one go. If it seems a little bit like spam, it's fine. 48 people watching. Yeah, it's going up quick with this raid. A sub, but it didn't show. Ayana Mayer, thank you for the sub. Yeah, that happens if your privacy settings are set so that people can't see your subs, it won't show up because otherwise the software doesn't know. Yeah, Apple Raid. So again, welcome to anyone joining. Moon Eclipse, the Darkness Dragon. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, guys, we just passed 50 people watching. That's awesome. Am I tired, Blake? I'm getting a little bit tired. I've been going for about over 2.5 hours now. Yamian Ratakos, thank you for the sub. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Bulbasaur, thank you for the sub. Yeah, so again, just everyone who's joining. Pancake Stack, thank you for the sub. This is awesome, guys. Yeah, this is really cool. Welcome to everyone new who's joining in. Sib, Roblox, and more, thank you for the sub. Yeah, guys, I should be getting back to the actual shiny hunting soon here. Just resetting the save because of Emerald has messed up RNG. Hoppin' Baneri, thank you for the sub. Yeah, so if I don't reset the save, I don't know how many of you know, I won't be able to get the shiny if I don't have a good trainer ID. Linus, thank you for the sub. Maybe I can get to 200 today. Maybe, maybe. It's really possible, especially with a raid. Tony is Goat, thank you for the sub. Yeah, Linus, you're Linus. Welcome to the stream. Ghost Freakly, thank you for the sub. Almost 200 subs. I know, it's awesome, Andrea. VNVinny12, thank you for the sub. What's my favorite shiny in Pokemon Sun and Moon? Yours is Vikavolt. Mine is, favorite shiny. I'm assuming you mean just, like, new Pokemon that are new to Alola. My favorite Gen 7 shiny would be Minior. Kyle Bogenreif, thank you for the sub. Just call you by Sib? Alright, Sib. That'll work with me. That'd be awesome if I get to 200. It would be pretty awesome. Alright, see you later, Apicode. Thanks for the raid. I'll have to check out your stream, I guess. And I appreciate all your people saying. I appreciate you coming in and like giving this stream some more attention and some love. That's awesome. How do you sub in YouTube Gaming? I actually don't know, Terry. It should just be a normal button, wouldn't it? I mean, I use the like normal YouTube interface when I watch streams. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. I pronounced it right? Awesome. Yeah, so again, welcome to all the new people. I just missed the button. I'm looking at the chat now because it's going so fast. Alright, make sure we actually save. Alright, so here we can go. We're actually back to shiny hunting now, guys. Alright, Brandon Clark, welcome to the stream. I should have more subs. Thank you, Jessica. I'm just glad people enjoy it. Blake spams a little bit. Yeah, keep the spam to a minimum, guys. I do have at least a mod in here with me, watching for any like spam, and also for anyone who just joined. I try to keep the stream fairly PG, just because you know it's Pokemon. It's a PG game. It's made for all ages. I want to kind of keep the stream at the same age of the game. Brandon Clark, thank you for the sub. But yeah, so I try to keep the stream at the same age as the game, so like you know anyone who's into Pokemon can watch it. I hope you guys understand. We're the chat moderators. Indy should be in here somewhere. I know Brad normally is around, but Brad has work right now, unfortunately. The raid shocked me for a second. It shocked me too. I started seeing a bunch of people posting it, and I thought it might have been spam at first, but then people started saying Apple raid. You tried to hunt for a shiny Treecko but failed. Alright, thank you, OGs. And yeah, Treecko can be tough, especially in Emerald, where you have messed up RNG and you have 1 in 8,000 odds instead of the 1 in 4,000 in ORAS. You love Pokemon? I love Pokemon too, Brandon. And I have a feeling everyone in the chat really likes Pokemon. Alright, and also, for all the new people who just joined, because our stream just doubled in viewership, I do have a link in the description to a Discord server that I have set up for anyone who wants to chat outside the stream as well. And it's kind of where I post things. Yeah, it's a raid. It's where like if I have a change in my schedule, I'll post stuff as well as you know anyone who just wants to hang out and talk. Yeah, so raid, what are you gonna do? Yeah, that's the thing. Is like with a raid, you kind of like if you start blocking raids, it's like people aren't going to raid you, and then it's not as fun. Like it's kind of fun to do that. I don't know how many people are still streaming right now though, so I'll have to figure out someone to raid like next time maybe. Apple raid done. All right, yeah. Thanks to everyone who stopped by with the Apple raid and anyone who's sticking around. You got yours one time. You're soft resetting for a Mudkip. Nice, Linus. Nice. Do I like Linkin Park? Yeah, I heard about that. I do like them, and it is sad what happened today. What's up, Lizzie? Welcome back to the stream. I got raided by Apple. I forget. Apple Codes, I think, was his name. Yeah, you stuck around and sub. Thank you, Tony Isco. I saw your name pop up. Yeah, I got raided by Apple. Yeah, thanks for everyone who's stopping by. Yeah, you were saying, all right. Well, unfortunately, like the raid happened, and I had like 15 minutes left in my stream. So, I mean, it's still cool that everyone's stopping by and anyone who's sticking around for it. Only 12 days into your birthday. Awesome, Brandon. Happy early birthday. Hashtag shiny luck. Hopefully we can get it. What's up, Cruddy Banana? Welcome to the stream. Oh, geez. Thank you for the sub. Will I stream on Saturday? I will, Andrea. So for anyone who's interested, Terry Robinson, thank you for the sub. For anyone who's interested, I stream on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays right now from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. You're finally able to subscribe. Yeah, I did see it pop up, Terry. So it was successful. Hashtag get the shiny now. I hope so. It would be awesome. All right, see you later, Terry. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Thank you for the sub. Cruddy Banana 11, thank you for the sub. Hashtag shiny luck. Yeah, Litton McDaniels. Hopefully. If we can get it here in the next 7 minutes, that'd be awesome. Aren't I dead yet? Oh, I haven't keeled over yet, Kareem. Come on, guys, hit that sub button. Are we close to 200? That's awesome. I mean, that'd be awesome if we could hit 200 tonight. Seven-minute shiny luck. I mean, I've seen it happen. I've seen people get it on, like, the last encounter of the night, so it's possible. Alright, Ayana, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. 197 subs, that's awesome, guys. We're at 194? I mean, yeah, we're right around the number. I think YouTube kind of fudges it a little bit, and some people's might not refresh. Like, I know I can sit in, like, the app refreshing my page, and it just goes up and down randomly. Welcome back, Nuno! You just missed a bunch of people just joined the stream from a raid, so it's getting a little bit excited in chat. Got a level 100 shiny Blaziken. Nice, Jessica, nice. You keep reloading the page? That's cool. Yeah, I don't know how fast it refreshes, and I don't know if it, like, actually shows the exact number. Like, I feel like YouTube kind of blocks that stuff a little bit. You only came here for Apple Raid, but wanted to stay and subscribe. Alright, thank you, Brandon. Bend Over, thank you for the sub. Yeah, I really appreciate that, and I'm definitely going to have to check out Apple and, you know, say thanks for this. This is really cool. It's really cool. Hashtag sub luck. I mean, we're really close to 200 from what it sounds like, and I mean, hopefully we can get this shiny soon too, because for everyone who's new, this is like my longest hunt ever, just because like before this, all I've ever hunted in is Pokemon Sun, so the odds in that are so much lower in the first place. Plus I have a shiny charm, and the SOS chaining just makes it, you know, like the odds are 1 in 600 as opposed to the 1 in 8,000 here. So this is like over double the length of my next longest hunt. I need more subs? I'd appreciate it. I'd like more people who want to, you know, watch these streams and want to hang out and chat. But really, I mean, I'm impressed I even got, like, any subs. Because I just started doing this to kind of as a way to stream and show off, you know, my shiny hunts to my friends while I was doing them. Because I was doing them anyway. Trigglypuff, thank you for the sub. Because I was just shiny hunting anyways, honestly. Just on Sun and like on Discord with friends, but like I was just like, hey, why not, you know, show it off? And so if you look at my first stream, I don't even have a layout in the background. My girlfriend ended up making one for me, just because I was streaming with my like camera and the game on a black screen. 44 people watching. I know, it's crazy right now. Hashtag shiny luck. I hope so, Wubba Lubba Dub Dub. We hit it? That's awesome! 200 sub hype. Lord Helix, thank you for the sub. That's awesome, guys. We passed 200. That's great. Thank you to everyone who's been watching and everyone who subbed. Jessica Bailey, thank you for the sub. Yeah, everyone who liked and subscribed, it means so much to me. And like, this is awesome to have all these people here watching. And it hit 200 subscribers. That's great. All right, see you, Brandon. Thanks for tuning in the stream. I hope to see you again. Yeah, don't forget you guys from the start. I won't forget anyone who joined in. Android Play, thank you for the sub. Yeah, sub hype, so much sub hype right now. It's awesome. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go to 36.25, even if that goes a little bit past 10. And just for a raid, it's awesome. Like that raid was really cool, guys. All right, see you later, Cruddy Banana. Thanks for tuning in. All right, see you later, Tony is Goat. I almost said Tony is great, but Tony is Goat. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for the sub, and I hope to see you again. Let's hit 1,000 subs before the streams, and that might be a little bit ambitious. You've been here since 60 subs? I know, Kareem. Yeah, you were one of the originals before we even hit 100. We're 300 subs in 30 minutes. Let's go. Alright, guys, just be courteous to everyone in the stream. Like, people are free to talk as long as they aren't spamming or being rude or anything. You're saying 36.23. Alright, do or die. We'll see. Yeah, like Indy said, be nice to each other. And also, Indy, if you could, just one last time, post that Discord link in the stream. Because, you know, there's a bunch of new people, and anyone who wants to, like, talk outside of the stream as well is completely welcome to. Alright, see you later, Amit. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Litton McDaniels, you were here from 183 subs. Alright, yeah. Yeah, we went up a lot this stream. I was at, like, 166 before the start of this. You're here for like 3 streams here, still. I mean, that's still like 25% of my streams, honestly. I think this is my like 12th or 13th. Which is crazy that we hit like 200 subs and we aren't even 20 streams in. And you were here since 2000 encounters. Alright, Jessica. Yeah, that's a pretty long time now. That's like almost 2 weeks. Give you mod and Apple channel. I don't think I have the authority to do that for Apple's channel right now. 1 sub equals 1 second. Yeah. Alright, guys, so after this, we'll have 2 more encounters for the night. Because I've been going for 3 hours now, and I'm getting a little bit tired. I got work in the morning. Thank you, Litton. That means a lot. Yeah, if this kind of keeps up, I might actually have to add a new mod soon. Because right now, unfortunately, only one of my... I have 2, aside from, like, me being a mod, essentially, as well. But one got stuck with, like, closing shifts at his job, like, all week. I'm a mod for one. Mod, please, man. I only have 1 mod in there right now, guys, so it might be a little bogged down in terms of him doing stuff. We're back from the dead. Welcome back, Druddy Goo. Alright, guys, so I went a little bit past 36.25, so I'll do one more, because I promised some people in the stream I would do one Mudkip that won't count towards the counter, but we will see if this Mudkip is shiny and then call the stream for the night. Alright guys, so will the Mudkip be shiny? Unfortunately it wasn't. So unfortunately we didn't get the shiny this stream, but I will be streaming again on Saturday. Same time, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks to everyone who tuned into the stream, and thank you for everyone from the Apple Raid. That was awesome. So again, yeah, thanks to everyone who liked and subscribed. We passed 200 subs this stream, which is amazing. And we had over 50 people watching at one point, which is a record for my streams. So yeah, again, thanks everyone who tuned in, and I hope to see you guys again. This is so much fun. So, I'll see you guys next time.